Are you over here?
Yeah, that was a good movie.
Yeah.
Was it the Meg?
No, I want to see that though.
That's a good fucking movie. Where are you at, Eddie?
Right up here. The minis are right up here.
Ooh, I want that AR too.
Hey, we're not too far from the circle, guys.
That sounds super close.
Anybody see that supply drop?
I started to get 2 of those things. Come on, you piece of junk. What a piece of shit. Ooh, Corey's finally online.
Well, there's definitely been people in Greasy.
Should we kill them?
Yeah, I'm peeking down there with my sniper right now.
Alright, I've got a pistol, so I'll shoot at them first.
Okay. Oh god, I see him.
Give me the damn soap.
He's probably in the restaurant.
Playing with his wiener?
Maybe.
Alright, I would be.
We're going to Greasy. Tuna.
Yeah, I know. I was just gathering a bunch of fucking materials.
There's a green burst in here.
Yeah, she said force himself on her.
Yeah, he's in the building here.
Babe! He's outside. Or he's downstairs.
Knocked one.
One's coming up. There's someone back there too now.
Another?
I don't know where anybody's at or anything that's going on.
He's one hit. Fuck, I'm down. Right behind you, Brady.
Ah. Homie saved us. Way to go,
Nice
Bayer, or Bayer, or whatever your name is, if I pronounced that wrong. And you need some heals or what? What?
Yep.
Okay, here you go.
Oh, I got something right here. Wanted to get.
Fuck you too then. God.
What's up, fellas?
What's up, man?
What's up?
Oh, there's a balloon.
Ooh, there's a thing. I need to open that.
Yeah, me too. I need one more.
Oh,
You
well,
should
I
probably
haven't
get going
opened
towards
it.
the store.
Someone just opened it. Oh, never
Yep.
mind. It's still there.
Oh.
I need it, but I haven't gotten any open. So, Tuna, you can open it if you want. If you just need one left.
How many you gotta open?
Two of them you gotta open.
I'll let you open it. Ooh, fuck yeah.
Ooh,
Anyone
I'll take
carry
this
that
as a win.
slurp? Or does anyone need the slurp, I should say?
I kinda need it.
I'll take it too.
Actually, I got two of them. Here.
I got a porter rift too. We can just rift to the circle.
Let's go. Let's go.
Everyone around?
No, we got one more guy.
Brady, come over here.
I'm coming.
Where we wanna go?
I love gummy bears. Okay.
Sports complex?
Yeah.
Where are we going?
Sports complex?
Oh, okay.
Don't look like anyone's been here.
I might have a little bit of time. Not a lot.
There is some form of...
That's popped.
What happened?
I got a med pack if anyone needs it. And I got a fire.
slurp in here, inside.
Blue, dual pistols in the pool if anybody needs them or wants them.
Slurp, you said?
Yeah, right inside the soccer field.
Where at?
In the
Circle
goalie.
is the storm is upon us, fellas.
Yeah, we gotta move.
Run!
Oh shit.
Come on, Blue.
Come on, Kay.
I got a fire and a health pack.
Ooh. I need to use a campfire.
Right?
Yeah, I
So
need help. I need help from that too, but I'm already full.
Yeah, so am I.
There's another supply drop over to our northeast.
Ooh, I see it.
We going?
It's going around Loot Lake.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah.
do any of you guys need wood?
No,
Yeah.
I got almost 500.
Jenny messaged me today.
I know who that is.
I got 700 of it.
Tell you. April's daughter, who
Uh-oh.
stole the dog and left.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we've been trying to get information from her for a while. She hasn't given anything to anybody.
Mm-hmm.
She messaged me quite a lot today.
Bad?
Yeah.
Hmm.
She's because I messaged her and I was like, I just hope you're being smart. She said, haha, yeah, me smart. Long story short, me and Savvy galloped to the middle of nowhere. He beat me and forced himself on me. Got taken by the 5-0
Good,
for
shots
something
fired.
entirely
Yep,
different the
good
next
job.
morning, and now I'm leaving him while I can. So I'm here with people I barely know on drugs, trying to better myself while this guy attached himself to me that is now a leech on my life and mental state. And I suck at life, so I'm stuck wanting to die because I fucking suck.
Oh, so she wasn't like threatening you with shit or anything like that?
No.
Up on top of the
needs
house on Loot Lake.
We've been trying to get her away from Savvy the entire time I knew her.
Yeah. Personal choice, self-infliction. I don't have any. I never have.
Same thing with Peyton.
Where are these guys at?
Up on top of the house floating in
But
Loot
then again,
Lake.
Peyton's got children that are involved in the situation.
It
Right.
built way up. Anyone
like
got
I
any
said, I mean,
rocket launchers?
Jenny
or
felt like
anything?
Savvy was the only person.
Hey,
who
go
had
ahead.
a
Launcher?
Wow, auto run
Who
jumps
got
right
hit?
off the cliff.
We just like
some
all
guy. I
felt like
did.
he was crazy.
He is crazy, clearly.
Right. But she like didn't do this. He really loves me, and I was like, no, he's fucking nuts. But Katie's pretty sure that he killed somebody. I was like fairly certain that he raped his ex-girlfriend or something really serious, because he's not allowed to see his kids.
It's just a shit.
Anybody have any more sniper ammo?
I got 7 shots left.
I might.
Oh, he tagged me, that sack of shit.
Which was is that the heavy duty one?
Yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Woo!
I'm just trying to keep her engaged in conversation right now.
So you're gonna kill yourself?
Just let she keep telling me stuff. I just want to know more. Like, what's going on with the dog? You know, maybe if I went there, I could get her to come back to the city and then, like, talk to just Sarah, her old roommate. See if I can get her back in there.
Woo-hoo-hoo! That was so close.
We got guys behind us.
Wait,
Come on.
Oh shit.
You on the other side of this. Oh, there's another one on here.
Oh my god, they're everywhere!
Oh, he got me. He's right up behind up here. Sack of shit.
Oh, there's a bunch of them!
Everything's
Oh,
turned to
don't
shit.
Ah!
Oh, fuck.
The horns!
Ah!
It's not that I pity her at all, it's that if she's got enough strength to leave the situation right now, you know, she's mentally wrapped around it, I want her to do it.
Right.
Different because those things are way more accurate.
You don't got a lot.
'Cause just,
Ooh,
like,
100 V-Bucks.
what's gonna happen if she doesn't make any moves to, like, get away from the situation? Savvy's gonna come back. First of all, see that this guy is all over her.
Alright, so anybody got an invite? Otherwise, I'm inviting Ben. He's getting on by himself, it looks like.
I have no one.
Alright. I'm gonna continue, sorry.
I literally have 2 friends playing online right now.
He's gonna get out of jail, he's gonna be really pissed off about this dude that's apparently
He's gonna
obsessed
kill
with
him.
her. Yep, and they're, like, in the middle of nowhere. So, if he does some I think he's gonna kill him.
We have a
I just wanna
4th.
avoid that sounds so crazy.
Not really. I mean, really not. I mean, that's more believable considering the fact that, like, you know, like I had told you before with the Peyton situation, like, she said to me once before that things have gotten, you know, I mean, it's just what she said.
Right.
But, you know, that things have gotten so bad that she's worried that one of these days he's gonna, you know, choke her so much that she's gonna die. You know, and it's like, you know, when I told her, well, there's nothing I can do for you.
Right.
Honestly, you need to call the police. And, you know, for her to say something to me like, well,
Right.
the police aren't going to do anything, it's like, no, that's not true. You know, if you don't make an effort to contact the authorities, then
Right.
you're just enabling it to continue to happen.
Yep. And that's really true. When I got there, Savvy had just been arrested for hitting Jen.
It's all scratchy on my end.
Oh, we can do a party then.
Yeah. I gotta land at Flush Factory. Can we go there now? Then I'm done with those search locations shit. For now.
I just want to message me back.
Well, just do me a favor and don't get heavily involved in something to where some fucker comes here.
Oh, no.
I mean, that I'm not. I mean, that's like the most extreme worst case scenario. But
Right.
the way you make it sound, I mean,
He's just, like, he wouldn't be able to find me because he's not that intelligent. But he's
You guys got to invite
obsessed
him
with
to
Jenny.
nasty. I'm
You
not
know
friends
what I
with him, I
mean?
guess.
But, like,
we'll
when
be
I was-
friends with him.
When I was there, like, Savvy was all crazy towards me, and I didn't really understand why. And, like, I found out that Savvy dresses as a girl, and he went by the name Heather. So when he met me, he got very jealous of me in that kind of way.
So he's a real fucking weirdo.
Yeah. Well, and I tried to tell Jenny that. I was like, I found him on Grindr and shit. Because, like, I lived with a gay guy, and he was like, oh my god, that guy from your work, blah, blah, blah. I was like, what? I go, Jenny, he's sleeping
Alright,
with
let's roll it.
dudes. And he's sleeping with you. Like, what are you doing? So you can get sick.
Sick.
Well, you know, like AIDS.
AIDS is bad, okay?
Yeah. I was really worried.
She's fine. And I mean, if she's hanging out with a bunch of drug addicts, she's probably gonna get AIDS either way or something.
Cause she's actually a really nice girl. She's really young. She's just been like April's fucked up and fucked up Jenny's life, and I get it. Like, I don't want her to go back with April by any means.
What's going on?
She shares a lot of my shit. She's a creeper.
She is. She is. And I don't want Jenny to go back there. I'm not trying to help her get back with her mom, but if I have an opportunity to get her away from Savvy, I feel like I want her to take it really bad.
Oh, she needs to
That's a good idea.
bounce. That's cool.
Well,
Look, I like that background.
that's beautiful.
I'm gonna change mine to that one all the time.
Okay.
Because I'm hard like that.
You're what?
Hard like that.
You're hard.
No.
Potato heads.
That's not true.
The
This
army
doesn't
men.
catch you from the waist down.
No, it doesn't.
They could be the neighbor's toys.
Watch it like recenter itself.
Yeah. Find my face.
You're right.
Walking into the workroom, I see these cute little treasure chests. And
Treasure
I'm dying to know
chests.
what's inside them. Hello, painters. Hi.
I can also turn my
Let's say
screen
hello
off,
to
too.
our judges. Robin Sonina.
That's true.
Hi, everybody. And our own resident body painting expert, Craig Tracy. Good morning.
Look at
Well,
from
you've
when I
come
put
a
myself on
long
the
way, but today, your future
bueno.
depends
I got it
on
pretty
the
good.
past.
Yeah, you did it.
Inside your treasure chests are Victorian-era accessories that features a dazzling jewel. You have 2
Wow,
hours
she is
to
hideous.
create a waist-up,
From, like,
front and
the
back
hair
design
down.
that embodies
Right.
your accessory and brings the story of your jewel to life.
Not
Don't worry,
everyone's
when I
good looking,
announced
babe.
this challenge, your face
That
lit
is
up.
very
I
true.
love,
Like, the more I live in modern society,
and
the
I
more I
love the
realize that
Victorian era.
most people are
I think this
fugly.
might be a good challenge for me. I'm excited.
That's why we have to accept everyone just the way that they are.
We don't have to.
No, I mean, like, that's why we live in that world, because everybody got really ugly.
I'll also be looking for
I blame the British. Have you seen their
between your
teeth?
paint
Yeah.
and the accessories
Fucked up.
you've been given.
Yeah.
The winner of this
It's borderline
challenge will get
inhuman.
an advantage in the concept challenge, and I'll tell you what that is as soon as we announce our winner. Now let's see what's inside your treasure chest.
Subpar
Obviously, there's
existence.
going to be treasure inside of the treasure chest, but what is it going to be?
Okay, Avi, let's start with you. That is a pink topaz headpiece. How you feeling about that?
I have no idea, nothing about jewels.
You don't know anything about
So it's
jewels.
gonna be a big challenge for me, so I'm gonna figure this out.
Don't worry, see what you've got.
I got a mini for someone and a burst if anyone
That
needs
is
one.
a citrine clutch. Kyle, sapphire necklace. Aaron? Ta-da! Ooh.
Looks like pearl.
Pearls. Lana, let's see what you got.
It's really matching my eyes.
Rio?
What up, Twig?
Okay, Rio, you got the amber bracelet. And Cheryl Ann?
Ooh.
A diamond hair comb.
I got a mini, Ben, or Tuna, whichever.
All right, painters, you have your accessories. You have 2 hours to complete this challenge, and your time starts now. Good luck.
So we have 2 hours to paint the body, inspired by the history about the Victorian era. So
I've got a Porter Riff.
So my jewelry, it's a pink topaz. I have no idea, nothing about the history of Victorian area. What year is that?
Ben, I dropped a mini or Tuna inside this building here. Right on me, there's one mini.
Citrine is a stone that means success. So I'm going to be using pro paint to make the yellow pop with some orange undertones. I want it to look like a jewel up close. I'm excited.
There's a golf cart over here too.
My story is about these emerald earrings as a family heirloom,
Oh, should we hit
and
up
how
the golf
these
cart,
earrings
Andy?
been passing from one generation to another.
Anybody need a
This flies dirty.
I wasn't about it 2 times,
AR?
What is that?
I'm always painting to be on top. So I want to win this challenge because I want to have advantage.
Is that Tuna? Here you go.
I know exactly what I want to do, and I've had this idea in my head for a little while to do an inverted upside down painting. So I wanted to do a reflection of a face in a mirror of this Victorian lady wearing her diamond hair combs, and just go with it.
It's crazy. Usually, I'm a very fast painter, but I think I just finished creating the story of what I want to do. I didn't even start touching the body. I'm worried. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull it off.
Look at Ben and Tuna on the back of this thing.
Guys, not so much time left, just 10 minutes.
Hey, I'm sitting.
Oh shit, I jumped up. Oh, don't run me. Oh, this isn't
Alright, time's up. Cool down. Hey, Avi.
That's what you get for putting that wall up, Andy.
Yeah, Dick Weasel.
Alright, so the story represents a love triangle. 2 married couple, he wasn't happy and he had an affair. So he decides to kill his wife and be happy with his affair.
Anything worth a shit in there?
Pink topaz play into this?
Because pink topaz, it's all about masculine love.
There's a gray AR in here. Regular.
Be successful and rich.
Now, in Israel, do they have a thing called divorce?
Yes.
That's a
It's
waste.
another alternative to the murder.
There's a blue scoped AR in here.
Citrine. And I took the gold design that I painted on her from the design in the clutch that I
And a green burst.
Gems are very well painted. I wish they popped a little bit more though. I
I'll
feel
have
like
it.
the citrine is really blending into
Or
her
Ben
skin
can have
tone.
it.
You could have really popped that a little bit
Have
more
what?
from her.
50 pop.
White.
Kyle?
She needed white. She doesn't understand it.
Right in here.
And this is
The little barn in this place.
when I thought Victorian, they always have the bright red lips and the bright
I'm gonna get
red
so
cheeks
sick
and
from
the
these
white
gummy
face.
bears.
So I didn't go with the exact, Victorian style. I added a flair of me.
Yeah, it's got a feeling of almost like a punk rocker or something like.
That's the Kyle coming out.
So my jewel was the pearl, and my concept is that I have a fashionista mermaid that was bored with the sea and what she saw there, and decided to go above land and look at the fancy ladies in the Victorian era.
I love the realism and the very detailed shading. It really gives me a very realistic 3D effect. So when I think of diamonds in the Victorian era, I thought of this beautiful Victorian aristocrat who was looking at
I hate the way she talks.
And I had the idea to do an inverted painting for a while. I really wanted to portray a portrait in reverse, and I've just been waiting for the right challenge in order to pull this one out. So she's admiring her diamond ear combs that she has just adjusted into her hair.
Rio, my centerpiece here was the heart in an amber color.
Tell me about the Victorian quality of this piece. Is that piece indicative of that period?
I kind of added fantasy and Victorian element together versus just trying to create a regular person with a Victorian inspired outfit.
No rules in the fantasy world, huh?
Hello. This is a story about a young lady who promised her heart to another gentleman, but she got married to the man.
Ooh, a blue AR.
And she gives her heirloom earring.
I dropped a green AR in here if anybody wants it.
As a necklace for her wedding day. You do seem to have an understanding of clothing and the way that they're made and the way they fit the body. There's clear delineation between what's cloth and what's skin.
Thank you, Lana.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, painters. The judges have a lot to discuss, and we'll be back shortly.
So, guys, what'd you think?
You know, when I walked in, my eye went straight to Cheryl Hands. And I know that this is sort of a gimmick, but, you know, I fell for it.
And in Skin Wars, making bold moves can...
He's in front of
I'm
us.
already salty in the circle.
I was kind of drawn to Lana's because of the color. And it also was just so rich.
She really took my note.
Dude, nobody's been here either.
Sweet.
And Avi
What?
really incorporate his piece of jewelry into his painting.
I loved Avi's
Yeah,
story. I
nothing's
really
been
got
looted
caught
in
up
here.
in it and the drama of it, but then it started to fall apart in the painting itself.
I liked Erin's story, too. You know, a mermaid that's, like, got this fashion sense.
The front was more powerful to me than the back.
And I think she really did a great job with those. I loved the design that Dawn Marie did. Those hand-painted gems were absolutely gorgeous.
It was a good idea that was caught halfway in execution.
Have you made a decision?
Okay.
It's a hard one.
Not easy, but yeah.
All right, painters. At this point in the competition, this is becoming more and more difficult. The top 3 painters are...
Oh, we got a fight, guys.
Erin.
Oh, yeah.
Lana. Congratulations. You're our top 3 painters. Yay. Bravo.
I'm just frustrated at this point because
Where's
I
the
thought
other
I had
one?
a chance of winning this challenge and the advantage that comes with it.
Cheryl Ann, when we
One of those
walked
plunger
into the
guns
room,
on
my
me
eye
in this
went
house in
straight to your
the
painting.
downstairs.
It was well painted, it was very strong and bold, and you had
Minis
such
up
a
here.
strong concept behind it. Thank you.
More minis up here in this house. There's 2 sets of minis up here, so 6 of them up here.
And it really was like a pearl. It's just precious. Well done.
Alright, so Tuna, where was that Porter Riff? Sorry.
Yet again, we loved your story. I loved how you incorporated
it.
your jewelry into your story. You used really rich, saturated emerald tones.
Alright, we should probably get
and
together.
the clothing was
Hold on, the brick building that Ben's in hasn't been completely looted yet.
Well, now it
You
has.
all did an amazing job.
Did someone go in this building right here and just build this?
And the winner of this
Yeah, I did.
challenge is...
Alright, on my way.
Come on! It's not
You
one
had
that
2 hours to create
Alright, everyone, let's get to the gas station and riff out of here.
your accessory and brings the story of
Because the
your
storms are
jewel to life.
moving.
You all did an amazing
There's a
job,
chest in here.
but there can be only one winner.
50 pot. Ben?
Head up
Winner
here.
of this
And then he was
challenge
like laying
is...
back on me.
Alright, we gotta go.
I couldn't.
Congratulations!
I was stuck.
You're the winner of this challenge.
Lana, this was
Holy cow, did we have a ways to go.
Well, you have another one of those, so we're good.
Where to?
It's always nice to get a challenge. And now we're back on top.
Everyone ready to hear what the
There's
next
people fighting and building right in front of us, so veer to the right.
in your first challenge?
Good, we're gonna
you should
just keep
us
going.
throw
We're
back
gonna land and go. We're not gonna fight the storm.
For this concept challenge, you'll be inspired by what the Victorians thought about the future.
No!
You will have
Son of a
to
bitch.
create a head-to-toe, front
I'm
and back
coming.
body painting
Coming.
that's
I'm
inspired
coming.
by the world of the
Coming.
Steve Steampunk fuses modern
Let's head to
technology
the farthest
and
side back.
aesthetics to turn everyday objects into works of art.
We want to challenge you to
I didn't make it.
steampunk for the 21st century.
Oh, I'm getting shot at.
I have been
I'm
participating in
dead.
steampunk conventions for 5 years now.
God
Steampunk
damn it.
is taking the
Oh, they
Victorian
killed
era
you too?
and putting futuristic elements in it.
It's okay. There's a bunch of guys there fighting each other.
That they would think would happen in the future, but now we're going to go forward and bring steampunk into the 21st century.
Painters, I've judged dozens and dozens of steampunk designs.
I'm on
So
top
I
of the
need to
hill.
see you follow the theme, but bring something that's really special and exceptional to it.
Lana,
away from me.
because you won the first challenge, you get to take 30 minutes away from another painter. And you can wait until tomorrow to decide who that person is.
Okay. Lana gets the advantage that I think we have all been dreading. It is in the back of my mind that I did take my advantage against her to take the fruit table away from her. I think I will swap with Lana.
You have 5 hours to complete your work tomorrow, and you'll have the rest of the night to work on your design. Good luck! Good night, guys.
Bye-bye.
I've actually never done this before. Steampunk, futuristic, colorful.
Me neither, technically. Dylan, we need your expertise.
Yeah, I'm here for a competition. And yeah, ultimately I should hold all my knowledge to myself to gain an advantage, but that's not me.
The thing is, everything is based off of Steam.
Yeah.
So you can have futuristic elements like computers and things like that, but instead of having cords coming to them, you have other things powering them.
Interesting.
And you can represent them by all sorts of different things. Do whatever you want to with steampunk. It's an imaginary world based on the Victorian times.
So I'm nervous because Dawn has all this extra knowledge about the stuff that we're painting that I don't necessarily have myself. So I think she could really take this one home.
I hope so. She deserves a win. She's really talented.
So we have 5 hours.
See people
to create
northwest,
a lot of
290,
head to toes, and
308 now.
bring the steampunk into the 21st century and use a lot of bright colors.
So today is going to be steampunk?
We're gonna make a 3D future with steam.
You like pirate?
Yes.
Guys, you're a new parent today. But steampunk version.
Nope, there's two of them.
That's the whole concept.
Then he'll lost fun, and this can make me like to show my talent even more.
Box behind us.
I started applying bold cap because my model's supposed to have this headpiece from steampunk, and she's supposed to have a goggles on top.
I'm probably gonna create something more futuristic, but I'm gonna use a lot of interiors inside to make it more steampunk. So my piece is called the Steam Wars 2000, and honestly, I don't know much about steampunk. In Israel, we don't have steampunk. It's gonna be mixed of steampunk and cyberpunk, and that's gonna be the perfect to bring the steampunk past into the future cyberpunk. They want to see something different. I'm just afraid I went too futuristic.
I got some goggles. I would have liked it if they were just one, because I kind of wanted to be this guy's pirate.
The thing that I am the most concerned about is making sure I have enough time to get all of my details in. I hope that Lana does not choose me because, as we all know, time is an issue for me. I'm like, I don't even need a wig. This is great.
My concept is a steampunk fairy that runs on accents. The green fairy is steampunk because accents and stories about it are generally more Victorian.
I'm making these webs out of your bag. Octopus is gonna be the one holding it. My biggest asset is my creativity, my imagination, and my way of putting things together. These little small tail, and they've got all of them. My idea is to do something I'm going to call steampunk yakuza. Basically taking Japan-inspired cartoons and blending them with steampunk. So you can see from the top and work my way down to the bottom.
Yeah.
Let's go to the new castle. I haven't been there yet.
New castle.
She's smart. She's not gonna take these 30 minutes away from me. I always finish before. It's not even gonna tickle me. She needs to be smart and take it from someone strong and slow.
Having 30 minutes taken away can just take a top painter and eliminate them and send them home.
Hey Ben,
What's up? What's up?
we lost all of our games last night.
Yeah, that's the upper league, isn't it? The Y?
Yeah.
Oh my god, she looks amazing. Holy crap.
Shitty.
I love her black.
But I will say this, is I have not hit the ball that well in a long time.
And our fashion expert,
Dude, take the wins where you can get them.
everybody, thank you so
Yeah, I
much.
mean, we
It's good to be
didn't
back.
win any games, but I mean, they couldn't stop me at all. Never, at all. Not even, I think I got blocked one time. She's,
That was a banging outfit.
she's rocking that.
Because it has
Like
been
a
such
Pine River
trendsetter in the
fiend.
world of fashion and art. I'm excited to see what the painters have
Like
to
Andy.
say with their paints today and telling that kind of steampunk story.
We also have a special surprise for everybody. The winner of this challenge gets their very own air compressor from Silent Air Technology.
For a second, I was gonna say, why the fuck would they need it? Oh, okay.
I need a compressor.
Hi, Lana.
Hello, judges. I will tell them the story. Front is about Dr. Steam, who lived in Victoria era and he was dreaming about colorful future steampunk visions. And my back will be about Dr. Punk, who lived in a future.
Steam in the front, punk in the back.
Yeah. Now, Lana, have you been thinking about who you'll take 30 minutes away from in this room?
Yes.
Yeah, you don't have to tell us now.
I don't want to tell.
Okay.
So I decided to go very futuristic because we are going to be in the future. We're going to use a lot of bright colors.
Right. It's like steampunky Brewster.
Do you have any experience with steampunk?
I never did a steampunks, but I always
Well, I have a sniper rifle.
Explore and challenge myself, so I'm excited for that.
This is gonna be my Sky Pirate Saloon Girl.
You've already taken Robin's note about bright colors.
I took damage from that.
Because it's in the first challenge, you had an absolutely gorgeous design, but we kind of dinged her a little bit because it wasn't underlined enough so it didn't pop off her model's skin tone.
Thank you, Don Marie.
There's actually a lot of stuff.
I learned with body painting competitions you can
kind
use
of all
prosthetics, but you don't want to overdo it. So I'm actually doing a new technique where I'm hiding my prosthetics.
Someone has
and
been
they're
in
not
this house, but
gonna be
Andy, I
necessary
must warn you, I
around
just have a sniper rifle.
If that makes sense.
Do you want an SMG?
Sure.
Alright, so my steampunk painting is half cyborg steampunk green fairy. So she runs on
shot at-
acid. And
Come in this house.
Like the steam power pumps it through her body, and that's
You don't
how.
have any right now.
I don't.
Well, cheers. Thanks, Aaron.
Thank you.
Okay, so today I'm doing a steampunk story about this lady that goes to a fortune teller.
I'm not seeing a lot of these steampunk kind of like
Where are they shooting at you from, Andy?
So
See
where
him.
does that come in?
I'll pull
The cell flex.
and you'll see it once I get the base
Okay.
coat fully
Yep.
done.
He's behind that house.
Familiar with the word yakuza? I had it for lunch.
Yeah, it's delicious.
It's like a Japanese mafia. So the Japanese mafia built this assassin machine somewhere.
God damn
It's
it.
meant to kind of
Did they get ya?
because it's cute.
No, I fell.
And then it has these
It
elements
didn't build,
that
and I just went straight.
presently working on.
So this really is a face that we're looking at. Those are actual eyeballs.
Yes, I just took my inspiration from kind of like anime and took steampunk and just merged it up like. You're gonna love it.
Okay.
Great. Thank you, Rio.
All right.
All right, painters, good luck with your steampunk paintings,
I'm
and
almost
we'll
there.
see you soon.
Someone wanna go get Ben? I got him.
Never been this
Yeah.
quiet, ever.
I've got like no health.
My concern with my concept is that
I've got 10 bandies
literal
myself,
with
so.
what I know of the genre.
I have shields. Well, 3 minis. That's it.
Lana's advantage is to take 30 minutes from one of us other painters. It's a freaky moment. It's freaky time right now.
Oh, God.
Lana,
Here,
You won the
man.
first challenge. You get
Brady,
to take
did you
30
get
minutes
help?
away from one of your competitors. Who's a
I've got
I was
bandies.
thinking to take 30
Here,
minutes
Brady.
from strong painters.
Take those.
Lana, just don't take it away from me.
I gotta choose Charlene.
Yes!
Okay, Sherilyn.
Yes.
It's time to
There
put
you
your
go.
tools
You gotta
down
run.
for the next 30 minutes.
Great. What am I gonna do? What I know I can't do is sit and freak out. So I'm gonna take advantage
Dude, it must have been
of
a
this
war
free
zone, man. Like,
time.
no,
So it's
no
not
chest got
something that's
open.
been taken away from me. It's something that's been given to me. I never get to walk around and look at you guys' work, so it's kind of cool. Even if Lana thinks she might throw me off of my game, I'm really going to use this to the best of my ability. So thank you, Lana. Did you glue her panties? Okay. Is that like electricity behind them?
Yeah, that's the Tesla coil.
Oh. Is the back panel gonna be like an electricity?
She just used all her time to sit and bother other people.
Is that a stencil, those bubbles?
Yes.
You prefer those airbrushes than the gravity-fed ones?
I think that this was a way for her to distract other people. If she's doing that, then that's genius. That's a good idea.
What else was I going to do? Stare at a watch and just focus on how negative this situation is? I'm not that kind of person.
Rebecca Romaine, stop with that dress.
Keep on painting.
Thank you.
Okay,
Holy
Painters. See you
buckets.
soon.
I want that
back,
dress.
and I am in the game.
Right, people, you got 30 minutes of time.
Well, I'm super nervous, and I know at this point that I'm not going to be able to do all of the things that I had planned originally, so I'm sad about that.
This is crazy. I have never painted this fast in my life.
Guys, it's only 5 minutes left.
No way!
Yeah.
I have one thing left to do, and I'm gonna have to rush the hand of God to get it done.
Painters, time's up. Tools down.
Yeah.
Wow. Models, painters, follow me.
I think I did the right decision. Take it 30 minutes from Sherilyn, because she's one of my strongest competitors. And maybe Sherilyn will go home this time.
They all just hate her.
They do. So do I.
Me too. That makes sense.
Well, hello. Welcome, painters. Hi. You all had 5 hours.
I want cereal.
Grab cereal.
I want cereal while I watch this.
Fine.
You know, you're very handsome.
You're very beautiful.
Oh, stop.
Oh, I got shot at.
We'll shoot him back. Ah, the storm. Fuck. Right in front of us, Ben.
Yep. Oh, Brady.
What?
I was gonna walk. They didn't even know we were there. I was gonna walk up right behind them and shoot them instead of fighting in the storm.
There's a guy above us.
I have two. Not anymore.
Here, have Vikes and Brady. You both need this.
Where did all that guy's loot go?
Okay, crossing.
Is he still up there? Anyone need this mini here?
Inspired design. Tonight's winner also gets a bonus prize. You'll be going home with your own air compressor from Silent Air Technology.
Jesus.
Now let's say hello to our esteemed judges. Craig Tracy.
Hello, painters.
Robin Slonina.
Yeah, we
Hi,
did.
everybody.
RuPaul Charles. Toot toot. And our special guest judge making his second visit to Skin Wars, fashion expert Carson Presley.
Hi, everybody.
Okay, painters, it's time for you to present your
I
work.
need mats. That's a wicked dad. I have one piece of wood.
Even though I had 30 minutes taken away from me, my painting is beautiful. I have fully
shouldn't have that
accomplished
start.
detail. I am so impressed with how lovely her colors look. I thought she was just lovely.
Usually to bring eyes into the chest area of the models, it's kind of gimmicky, but I think the judge is not going to pay attention to that as a gimmicky. They're going to see it as an art. The best parts that I have is the bright colors in the background and the gears element into it. It's just like coming to life.
I think she was completely different characters. She wasn't that sexy compared to our models. She was like really creature.
Not that there's any time.
I planned on colors and how it was supposed to pop up. So I was really happy about what I created.
I'm really excited when she goes through with the skipping and she looks totally cute. I thought that that would add a whole other dimension kind of to her character since she is a fairy. Knowing all the things that I wanted to add, I think I still pulled it off.
My piece looks great. I love it. I'm feeling confident. It's fun. It's colorful, and nor is it like old school steampunk. Because that's the main focus of this challenge.
Storm is kicking a lot of people's asses.
It's kicking my ass right now.
Now I'm noticing that my piece is more typical steampunk than the rest of them as far as style. But she looks fun. She's got her fun little octopus pet with her. And there's a lot of detail on my piece.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Very cool.
I like it. I love it the whole time that she's walking by. I'm proud of what I created.
Very
cool. North side?
I don't know if there's a genre of anime in the steampunk world, but if it isn't, there will be one after this.
Painters, that was gorgeous! Judges, what did you think?
You know, I love the steampunk thing, but I saw a lot of different interpretations.
Okay, Erin, we're ready to talk to you about your work.
So this is my steampunk green fairy.
I love that you use some three-dimensional props like the tubing.
She's got absinthe.
Llama.
Absinthe makes the heart grow fond.
I would have done
Oh, you already see it,
I
Tuna?
might have worked in a little bit more of a steampunk vibe that wasn't just those heavy gears at the bottom.
Thank you, Erin. Thank you. Okay, Dawn Marie.
I definitely love the
Ooh, a 50 pop for someone.
The corset in the back, I think, is executed really well, and I get that image. From the front, I wasn't really getting the whole corset feeling. There could be some shadowing just right at that belt line.
Tuna, you want this 50?
Part, is that a see-through storyline?
No, I just didn't use it. I seen that you needed a little more than I do.
Oh, I see people. North, 38, 37.
As being not skin.
And that was
They
our
didn't
note
see
on
me.
the first challenge, was that the colors were receding a little bit too much into the skin tones.
You put together a
I see
character
them.
that's really
They're fighting each other, it looks like.
being cliche.
They rifted.
The same thing over and over again.
They're coming to the right, Andy.
Thank you. Based on the feedback I was
They're going east.
They're
I
going.
think that mine was
Let's go up on this.
kind of went literal with the steampunk.
Yep, they're up on that hill at 105.
Okay, Cheryl Ann.
This is really
Yeah.
whimsical, really
There's
well
riffs up here
balanced
too.
as well, but it's just not steampunky enough for me.
By now, we really know what you do well. You have this very beautiful graphic storybook style. And I'm just wondering, like,
It's a whole
what
squad
else
of 4 over there.
What would you have done if you had the extra 30 minutes?
I wasn't planning on hand painting gears, but still, that's just illustrating. Right. Sticking a gear on it and calling it steampunk. Like, I don't feel like those elements would have increased the
logic of a character.
Thank you, Charlotte. Okay, thank you guys.
Avi, your turn.
Avi, I don't know how the other judges feel about this piece, but I have a real problem with it.
It's too cool.
Someone rifted.
Avi, I don't know how the other judges feel about this piece, but I have a real problem with it. I don't understand how you got all of this done in 5 hours. This is just such a delight to look at.
Dude was all nervous as shit.
Yeah. Because we're supposed to bring it into the 21st century. So I really wanted to use all the old gears to keep the same effect.
On the negative side, I probably would have toned down the metal color into the grays just a little bit because it's so pure looking.
I like where you went with the accessories, and I love the blending of the shoe. It's just seamless.
So cool.
We're definitely fighting through over there. We need to rift over that and just.
Yep. Let's go.
Hold on, don't do it yet.
Ready?
I'm coming. I've got a rift right over here.
Let's go.
I feel like this painting is ready to party. I just don't think it's a steampunk party.
I can't stop making eye contact.
That's very Which eye, Carson?
I love the bright colors. It stands out. You want to be noticed. You do something that nobody else is doing. Nobody else went with that color story. So I think that's a moment to be congratulated on.
Okay, Lana, your turn.
I got one eliminated over here, one down.
The paint, I love the colors. I like the idea of the
Oh,
fish.
shit.
Very like steampunky that there'd be like a submarine sea vessel.
They're up here, Andy.
It's very
I
pretty.
fell.
I love how the Zeppelin almost feels
We
like
took
it's
third?
moving with this golden light, and it's sort of casting that golden light onto
Yep.
your metal octopus. I think that's just so effective.
Okay, Kyle, step on down.
What is over her left eye?
It's just the revealing of what's underneath her skin.
You know, it's hard when you're applying a prosthetic, which is going off
You guys
the
want
skin,
some
and
sex,
you're trying to
really?
convince us visually that it's
Sure.
under the skin. You know, you did it with that thigh. That really strong white outline is selling it.
Alright.
Painters, you've created some breathtaking work. The judges have a lot to discuss. Thank you, painters.
Well, I can't believe I painted a full body painting in just 4.5 hours. Even though I don't really understand your strategy, I think
Hey,
you're
look at this dog.
more intent on trying to get back at me from the food challenge when you could have taken it away from maybe
I
another
know, like, that's a normal size
I
kennel.
think Avi might beat you on this one. I just don't paint it, but not the plastic.
Nelly.
Yeah, I just don't, but not the
You
plastic.
need beauty, though?
So I think it's
Can I
really
leave that one
like
behind you?
childish. Because like this is part of the game.
Okay, guys, what do you
I
think about
don't like
Showtime?
this reaction. Listen to this girl talk.
I think I don't really understand your strategy. I think you're more intent on trying to get back at me from the food challenge when you could have taken it away from maybe another stronger painter like Avi. I think Avi might beat you on this one because you took it away from me.
I choose strong painter, but not the fastest one.
Yeah.
I choose strong, but not the fastest one, and if I took from you, it's why not from Avi.
I think it's really like childish. Because like this is part of the game.
It's part of the
Hey, guys,
game.
what do you think about show night?
Scintillating.
Let's talk about Lana.
I gotta say, I did love her work.
I think she painted beautifully, but the octopus being right next to the blimp confused me. I mean, they're literally almost touching.
Okay, let's talk about Erin.
Well, Erin's green fairy.
Right.
I just was so charmed by her little green fairy. It was really the perfect blending of technique and story.
And she follows through, and she's done that time and time again. She is a force.
We have another storyteller with Cheryl Ann, but not everything has to have outlines and cartooniness to it.
I mean, it was beautiful. You can't really argue with her technique. It didn't get gritty enough because steampunk's gritty. I just want to see her go deeper.
I think she's playing it too safe. Part of this challenge was to go future forward. Avi's was a perfect description of future steampunk.
The fact that he got it all done, there was so much thoughtfulness that went into it, but maybe he didn't have a great story that kind of captured the romance of steampunk. Everything else is so above and beyond.
Okay, well, let's talk about Rio.
I love someone who's not literal, and he chose a subject that he was passionate about. He chose great neon colors, but then it was just a bit of a train wreck when it was time to actually execute it.
You know, not only did you do this very gimmicky eyeballs on his model's chest, they weren't even well done. One of them almost looked like it had a lazy eye.
Did you think Dawn Marie's was more creative than Rio's?
Dawn Marie created a character that I thought was fun. It wasn't as futuristic as I would have liked to have seen.
My real problem with this was the top, you know, that bra piece or whatever.
Yes.
They just looked like dirty breasts.
Ooh, she was so excited about this challenge. She should have rocked it.
The ones that didn't even know that much about steampunk were forced to kind of create their own version of it, and were therefore a little bit more creative, where hers was just like the expected.
Right, a little bit more traditional. You know, Kyle is a little bit hit or miss, technically. Like, you know, that flesh ripped off the thigh. It was perfectly highlighted, and you really bought it. And then he did the same thing up here, and he didn't really sell us, you know, the rip from the face.
I was actually very impressed by the way he articulated the clothing on the body. The lapel, the way she was pulling the fabric back to expose her mechanical heart, that all worked for me.
Okay, so have you made a decision?
Yes.
Welcome back, painters. Tonight there can be only one winner. And one of you will be going home. Cheryl Ann, you were safe tonight. Congratulations.
Cheryl Ann, we want you to push yourself further and really take some bold risks moving forward.
Lana can try to knock me down, but I'm too strong of a painter to allow that to happen. I will just simply take it in stride, and I also won't forget.
The rest of you represent the top 3 and the bottom 3. Avi, Aaron, Lana, you are the top 3. Please come forward. The winner of this challenge is...
Avi!
Avi, Aaron, Lana. One of you is tonight's winner. Lana, congratulations, you are safe. You may head back to the lounge. You both created some amazing work tonight. It really could have gone either way, but one was purely brilliant. The winner of this challenge is...
Avi.
Congratulations! You won an air compressor from Silent Air Technology.
Avi was so detailed and so beautiful. It was meticulous in every way. So, just congratulations. Spectacular.
Congratulations to both of you. You may head back to the lounge.
Thank you very much. It's the second time I'm winning, and I'm the only one between 2 big challenges.
Kyle, Dawn Marie, Rio, you were the bottom 3. Overall, the judges felt your work didn't compete with the competition.
Kyle, your technique was uneven. It was perfect and clean and great in some parts and kind of messy in others.
Dawn Marie, the overall piece wasn't precise enough. And at this point in the competition, the stakes are so high, you can't afford to make those kind of mistakes.
Rio, I really disliked the use of the breasts as those gimmicky eyes. You were insanely creative, but your technique was very underwhelming.
Kyle, the judges think you've made a huge improvement since the beginning as far as technique, but you need to work a little more on your consistency if you want to stay in this competition. You're safe.
Thank you, guys.
You may head back to the lounge.
This has been the most difficult decision we've made all season.
Dawn Marie, sorry to say say you're going home tonight. Rio, you definitely know how to think outside the box, but the judges want you to work on your execution if you want to stay in this competition. Please go back to the Painter's Lounge.
Hey,
What's up, babe?
look at the big old blister on my foot.
What's up, Sean? What happened to
I hope this whole experience was a
Andy?
positive one for you, and that you just paint your ass off in the future.
You're a boss, lady. Own it.
Thank you.
You want to go out crying?
Don Marie, it's time to wash off your canvas.
What do we have for here?
I am more than a little upset that I'm leaving on the steampunk challenge, because I do believe that my piece looked more steampunk than several of the ones that are staying.
Don't make me cry.
I would like my fellow painters to know that I love them for sharing their creativity with the world. I've had such a blast meeting them, and they've shaped me in ways that they'll never know.
I can't hear you, Ben, if you're talking.
This was a dream come true, actually. I've always wanted to give my art to the world and tell them more about the art that I so much love. Skid Wars Season 2 rocks.
Huh?
You want to turn your heat up?
Next time on Skin Wars.
That's scary as hell.
It's a big risk, but I'm willing to take it.
That dental work is extraordinary. There was something missing. We're going to be...
Right in front of me is a circus tent. Everybody knows I'm an aerial ice skater. Being an aerial ice skater can be totally connected with circus, so I'm excited.
Hello, painters. Hi. We started with 12 in this competition, and there are now just
Where do you want to
6
go?
of you left.
We are down to the nitty-gritty right now. We ride the horses and
complete all
making it right now
challenges,
to the
so.
finish line to the finals.
Let's welcome our world-renowned judges.
Well, I gotta kill people and name
Tracy.
locations, so it don't
Good to
matter to
see
me.
you all.
And RuPaul Charles. Woohoo! For this challenge, you will create a body painting inspired by the classic Big Top Circus and present it in front of this circus-themed backdrop. This is not a front and back challenge, so choose your pose carefully. The winner of this challenge will receive $5,000 worth of body painted accessories from Silly Farm Supply. You have 2 hours to complete this challenge, and your time starts now. Good luck!
I've made it to the top 6, and I can smell the money. I've been wanting to do a circus challenge since we got here.
Model. Hi. So I'm gonna make like a daredevil for our circus character.
My idea is to make
Ben,
it look like there's
I got
a cannon
shields
down
for you.
at my model's feet, and it shot out a person,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
almost coming out towards you.
Hopefully this works.
It looks pretty cute. I definitely want to get the ball cap on first, just to make sure that's out of the way and it's working, because that's a really important element.
So we can make you the lizard woman.
Okay.
I'm gonna create a regular person that wanna look like a lizard, and I'm actually gonna build a tattoo machine from scratch, and she's gonna tattoo herself.
This is going to be the elephant right here in the ear. I love the circus, and the elephants were my favorite thing. So I choose the bouncing elephant. It's going to be a hard pose to hold, but I think I can get points for creativity. I am trying to take the judges' critiques into consideration, and they really want to push me and see how far deep I can go. Today you will be sword swallower. I'm painting a story about traveling circus and sword swallowing.
Okay, go ahead.
She's definitely a sword swallower, man.
Yeah, my concept is the big top, and the clowns that are involved with it. They're going to give you pink glittery lips. I really want to focus on the face and make sure it's seamless, and then go into the body paint.
I got a lot of things
My concept is the strongest man in the world. her back will solely be the bodybuilder's head and body. It did cross my mind that they may think, oh, he used the back again. It's a big risk, but I'm willing to take it.
Guess what? We're down to an hour. Hope you guys aren't in the shoes I'm in.
Why do you think you're so behind?
Probably because I focused on the face.
Whenever I
Green
text
burst
Kyle,
up top
I'm
here.
like looking over at him and I'm like, that's all?
Yeah, I have one already.
Oh, you have done right now? Oh, God.
Yeah, Kyle, you need to catch up.
As I start looking around the room, I notice that I definitely have a creative edge. This idea of using her forearm as the bar.
Oh, being shot at.
Frustrated because
From
Rio's
behind
only
me,
doing this
south.
one piece, and I'm doing the whole body, and mine's a tall model. I'm here to win and to show that I don't choose the easiest route.
Is Abby already finished?
Almost.
It's fine. I'll be just a little snake person. Abby's speed is sickening.
Hey guys, we have 30 minutes. I don't know about you, but I'm done. You like turtles.
Turtle won the race, last I heard.
The painting is done 30 minutes before, and now I have time to go around and check what other people doing.
Oh. See? Yeah.
Get out of there, Abby.
Ooh.
Are you finished early, Abby?
Avi, I think, played it a little safe. There's no done early. There's always something more to do.
Yep.
You guys really have 1 minute.
All right. That's scary as hell.
There's someone behind me. Holy shit.
Oh, I just got tagged.
Oh. I'm down. I had a guy come up behind me.
All right.
Coming.
You finished.
The other team's fighting.
I think there's other squads here fighting each other. Can you like move away or anything, Ben?
Okay, Abby.
I am the best that I can right now.
But because I wanted to go more old school.
They're upstairs right next to me.
Oh, I see. Oh my goodness, that dental work is
Wow.
extraordinary. The only thing is the uncomfortableness of this pose. I don't know
Oh,
that
no.
any human being would want to be in that particular pose.
They're all doing it right now.
Great. Thank you, Abby.
Thank you very much.
Okay,
Fucking
Kyle,
whatever.
you're next. Tell us about your clown.
As soon as you guys said circus, I immediately thought the clown and the ringmaster.
Kyle, how did you do with time?
Well, I spent way too much time on the face, and when it came down to it, you know, my time disappeared, and I think I did the body in 40 minutes.
All right. Thank you, Kyle.
Thank you.
Okay, Erin, shot out of a cannon.
Yep, I just really wanted to make sure you could see the motion and that you could tell that she was like going through the sky.
Cool. I love this piece because it looks like it's really telling a story. You really get the beginning, middle, and end. It's a perfect use of a bald cap.
I really wanted to use the ball cap because I was like, I really wanted her to have that like helmet to give her that kind of classic feel.
It does.
Great, thank you, Erin. Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay, Rio.
Step right up, people, and witness Balcazar the Mighty. Watch as he holds the 10,000 pounds of black balls with one arm. His feats of strength are simply amazing.
Wow.
That's cool.
Balthazar.
This is such a unique piece because you've chosen a specific, smaller part of the body, and you've done it brilliantly.
Great. Strong piece.
No pun intended.
Oh. Okay, Cheryl Ann.
So today I
Really
have the
like her
balancing
blood.
element.
Well, Cheryl Ann, I think the whole bottom of this piece is amazing. I love the way you've positioned the model's foot. I love the trainer and being able to fit that in such a narrow space. I love the silvery part of it. Gives it this real regal, elegant.
He's a show elephant.
And I'm so impressed with the fact that you did use the whole body.
Thank
You know, there's just so much going on. Really enjoy that.
Great. Well, thank you, Cheryl Ann.
Thank you so
I
much.
don't like her hair like that, but I really
Lana, your
like that
turn.
little black dress.
Here's the travel and circus
Rebecca
and
Romaine.
big performing sword swallower,
They also stand on a balancing construction holded by 2 trained tigers.
Lana, I love the colors you chose on this. They just seem perfect. They look like very sweet tigers.
They're really well trained.
Thank you, Lana.
You're welcome.
We're not
All
alone.
right, you've given the judges a lot to discuss. We will
Woo!
be back
That dress
shortly.
is so short.
Righty.
Hey,
Does anybody focus?
Talk about Aaron.
Ball cap. Yeah, that was like a perfect use of a ball cap.
And I felt happy looking at it. The colors, the proportions, everything
Perfect.
about it.
And nothing for
really,
weapons.
really good.
So let's talk about Cheryl Ann.
It was a wonderful design.
This is
Definitely
not
one of
good,
my
Ben.
favorites.
Right. I love the fact that Cheryl Ann used the whole body to display that elephant. Just beautiful. And that sheen of that silver, I loved it.
Okay, well, let's talk about Rio.
He only painted half of the body, and everybody else was doing this a whole lot more. But he gave us half of a body really well.
Yeah, he did. There was a lot of
God
production
dang it,
there.
still nothing.
That pose was really gorgeous.
I got ammo for days.
What's great about her
Oh
is
jeez,
that
got
and
it.
I'm gonna get
it's
killed.
always from the voice of a child. It's
I
like
found
a
it.
child's storybook.
Whoa,
It was
that's
something
fucking
missing. I had some technical issues. Those tigers,
They did look like domestic.
they were very stylized.
Let's talk about Kyle.
It was a very simple piece. The bad news there is the simplicity wasn't charming. It was just simple.
Very well done, but no real magic.
Right.
Bobby.
I wish there was more color.
Right, because lizards have iridescence to them that
Water, yellow,
Yeah.
things, because it really was the same from the top all the way to the mid-leg. I think he played it a little safe.
It's a tough one.
Yeah,
It is a
it's
tough
not-
one.
We're in, like, amazing land now.
Yeah.
So, have you made your decision?
I'm sorry, is my hair tickling your nose, Zoe? Is it bothering you? You realize that I'm sitting on the floor and you're on the couch?
Painters, this was a seriously tricky challenge to judge. The top 3 painters are
For the last 2 hours.
Aaron, Cheryl Ann, Rio.
Oh, great.
I'm not in the top 3. This is full.
Aaron, I loved that painting from head to toe. It felt like your model was just going to launch right off of the playbill.
Awesome, thank you so much.
Cheryl Ann, your elephant was majestic.
Thank you so much.
Rio, your strongman knocked me out. It was my favorite pose by far.
The winner of this challenge is all of you created truly entertaining circus paintings. But there can be only one winner. The winner of this challenge is Aaron! Congratulations! Oh my god. Aaron, congratulations. You win $5,000 worth of body paint and accessories from Silly Farm Supply. That is so exciting. I want this stuff. Yes. Like, it's just so cool. Painters, are you ready to hear what the next challenge is?
Yes.
Follow up.
Jump. I have to land there for the challenge.
Look at that little black dress,
In your first challenge, you created a playbill inspired by
I
the
gotta
Big
dance
Top
or something
Circus.
under these
For your next challenge,
spotlights.
it's time to take it up a notch. Or 3.
With a modern day interpretation of the circus.
You know, I was gonna be alone there.
Please welcome the performers of the world-renowned avant-garde performance troupe, Lucid Dossier Experience. Ah!
This is the best day ever.
Oh, yes,
Someone landed here.
Am I supposed to be impressed? Because I am.
All right, painters, you will be divided into teams of 2. Each team must create a head-to-toe, front and back design for each performer that gives all 3 a cohesive look.
I'm very excited to get a chance to paint them. I want to show our craft as artists and show their craft as artists. It's just going to be amazing for everybody.
Now it's time to find out who you'll be teamed up with.
So the last time I was in a pair and team, I ended up amongst the bottom 2. It is always a little nerve-wracking, and you don't know if you can fully trust your partner.
Is there any weapons up there? I have nothing.
Aaron and Avi. Hey, Aaron. Lana and Rio.
Is that you?
No.
Creative powerhouse. It will be interesting seeing what both of us will come up with.
That means Kyle and Cheryl.
There's pros and cons being paired up with Cheryl Ann. She's a great painter, but also she likes to take charge and never let anybody in her team be the one on top. So I'm nervous about letting her down.
Now that we have our teams, you will also need to include one more illuminating element. Ultraviolet paint.
Personally, I don't have too
Shut
much.
up. How short is Craig Tracy?
Ultraviolet.
He's got an AR though. What a little feller.
To be fair, RuPaul's about as tall as you
I don't
are.
have too much experience with UV. I'm the fastest person. We're gonna totally kill it.
Craig, any tricks you can tell them about UV paint?
Absolutely.
We got a hike, bro.
Working successfully with UV paint is a serious challenge. And remember, it's not just about the art you create, but how it flows with their movement.
And of course, having these fabulous performers and this gorgeous paint, we're going to be expecting something spectacular.
You will have 6 hours to create your work tomorrow, and the rest of the night to create your high-flying designs. Good luck, painters, and good night. Thanks. Bye.
You really kill it with ideas, like the hair interview, singing, speak interview. We need an idea like that.
If there's anything I've learned from this competition with Cheryl Ann is a great person, but when it comes to painting, she cannot work with anybody. So I'm just going to have to make sure that I always stand my ground on this one. I need to prove to the judges everything I can do.
No, no.
They haven't been at the bottom at all.
I know, they're going to be our major competition. Well, one of the good things is I picked up airbrush paint is not that strong. So Avi's going to have to use brush paint, and he's not that strong at brush paint.
I've done UV, but I haven't done like a lot though.
But it's not going to be an issue. What do you think about Rio and Lana?
I think Rio and Lana might have a really hard time working together.
It's Rio and Rio when you have the idea.
Why are they wasting any time talking about the other
Yeah,
teams?
are they supposed to be doing stuff?
I'm a little bit nervous at this point because I never worked with video before. We both have really creative brain, but I got judges' critique saying keep it simple. This time it's performance, like why do you need a story about this? It will be speaking for itself. I felt like, maybe this time they don't need it like a story.
Is it an apparel challenge?
You think so?
I think yes.
Well, Lana's a little annoying from time to time, but that's when I'm willing to take the team. Whatever.
Oh.
I didn't realize we could die in a shopping cart.
We can?
We can. I just learned that.
Yeah.
Definitely brighter.
Indora, right?
Yeah, durability.
Lesson learned.
Okay, so Indora, way better.
Neither of us have very much UV experience at all, but I'm not intimidated by it. We came up with a solid concept, and I think 6 hours to paint 3 models was enough time.
Yay!
I'm Cheryl Ann. Nice to meet you, Henry.
I do Lyra, so I know exactly. Going into this challenge today, I was feeling very confident. I want to make sure that Cheryl Ann doesn't step all over me. The overall story and concept was my idea.
We're thinking through like the elements. It's air, fire.
NATO temple.
For fire,
I should look at mine real quick.
big challenge. Working a team with Rio,
What, baby? Are you talking to me?
No, I was talking to Ben.
Okay. Oh, my butt's numb.
Oh.
Yes.
It's gonna be later. Just kidding. You don't have to get all depressed and disappointed.
I'm not depressed and disappointed.
Disappointed?
Come here, give me a kiss.
So I don't really have to go anywhere specific. I've just gotta get one more kill on a named location, insert loot drops or supply drops and cozy campfire. And I sent an invite out to Corey because he's on, but I doubt he'll join.
Oh, I gotta dance in the spotlights too. I didn't see that one.
Me too. I haven't danced in any of them yet. There you go, lady.
Okay, I'm gonna do this here.
I don't know what I did with mine. I'm gonna catch that up and back it up.
Okay. Do you need my lighter?
No, I wish I knew what I did with mine. I think mine's in the kitchen. I can't get it.
I think there's one. I can't. Wait, if it's in the kitchen, I think there's one underneath the couch. In fact, I'm sure there's one underneath the couch. Whatever, just take mine. If I find yours out on the porch. I know my torch is up.
This is true. Man, like 3 weeks and I won't really be playing this game anymore.
What game comes out?
Well, the Call of Duty.
Been playing Warface. It's not bad.
Yeah, my leader of the clan or whatever told me to get it because it's free. Funny thing is, I've already got it downloaded and whatnot. It's just, it honestly is very hard for me to start playing something different. I mean, it's not, but it is just because, I mean, I've got so much stuff I'm still currently trying to do. Like The Witcher. God. And I still most definitely plan on getting the DLC for The Witcher, because I love that game. Whoa. Ooh. A slurp. Is there really nobody here?
There's basically been nobody wherever we've landed almost.
Yeah. Which, I mean, hey, more loot for us, that's for sure. Are you by me, Ben?
Kind of.
There's people running around above me.
Oh, yeah, they're popping shots off at me.
I'm gonna try and get around them.
Can't shoot.
Where were they at? Right on you?
Right on top of me, yeah. Both of them.
Wow. I fell. Shit! Oh, fuck. Well, there's all the named locations I gotta get for today.
There you go.
Man, these guys must just not have been very good. Because, I mean, he had the major drop on me there. So Ben, did you hear or see somebody broke the squad kills?
No, I didn't.
It was like 57.
Damn.
Yeah. I mean, I honestly don't know how one does such a thing. Like, I'm lucky if I see that many people.
Right?
Now what do? Go search for trouble. Oh dang, did they add some stuff to whaling?
They did a lot to the entire map. It looks like a lot of different things.
Well, because this building here was never in whaling before. And this all wide open was never before. Oop, someone rifted. What the? Are you seeing this, Ben?
Yeah.
I've never seen this place before.
No. It's new.
It doesn't go anywhere. It's like a bomb shelter.
Huh. I hate these. You getting hot? Or just uncomfortable?
Yeah.
But I need to try.
Another building.
Smells pretty good, real good. Is that blue?
Let's put white on.
Someone's been here, though.
You're not just working by yourself. You rely on your partner, and
Have
you
a
never
what?
know what your partner.
And someone's been here.
This is without the white. This is with the white. So either way it works.
Okay.
And that's all
But
it
not
is.
in here.
So they think, and let's get it going.
But let's go with white here, just for sure. So it will be more a popping out picture.
Nice. So that doesn't even have to be super thick. We decided to go with a circle of life sort of theme. We have a birth character, a life character, and a death character. Oh, yeah.
That's really bright.
Yeah.
The only problem with UV airbrush paint, it's the not too bright. So I mostly using paintbrush. I do paintbrush here and there, but not much. But hopefully it's gonna be fine.
Kyle, this comes down on her cheeks. Should I cut that or just glue it?
I'll do it. Here, you want to help him?
Okay. Kyle is a performer. He does aerial ice
Yeah, she's
skating,
got monster
and I
chug
decide
on
to trust him.
Holy
Should I
smokes.
base coat the legs first before I start doing puzzle pieces and things?
Cheryl Lamb?
Yeah,
Yeah.
any big pieces I would definitely do. Just so it's dark coloring.
got, like,
We're
almost
working
like
with
a
3
corset
models today, and we only have 5 hours left. If Charlene keeps asking me
doesn't
what
really
colors to do, what not, we're not gonna have time to get this done.
So the challenge is to paint 3 models in 6 hours with UV colors. The paints have to complement the performer's movement. I'm not worried. I'm sorry, I'm a fast painter.
Yeah! Painters, please welcome our judges, Rob and Slonina.
Hi, everybody.
Good morning.
No one knows more about spectacular performances than our guest judge. He's best known as the choreographer for Beyonce. He's worked with everyone from Rihanna to Michael Jackson. Welcome, Frank
about Michael's dick?
Jackson.
I don't think you worked with that one.
Thank you guys for having me. Thank you very much.
One of my personal favorite projects that you were involved with, the Smooth Criminal video.
If you look at the video, I do get a nice close-up when Michael walks through the door. I'm underneath the stairs and I crack my fingers and I look at him. So look at that, okay?
Frank Guest, who's worked with so many famous performers. So to have him be a guest judge on this performance challenge is so cool.
The judges can't wait to find out what you guys are working on. Avi and Aaron, is there a concept that you're working on?
So our first model is Birth, and she does the steer wheel. Our second model is Life, and she does aerial. And our third model is Death, who is a fire breather.
This young man, it seems like you have more work to do.
We said I'm gonna sketch everything quick. She's gonna base them, and then we're gonna go into like really small detail.
Are you worried about time?
No.
I don't think I've ever seen Avi not feel confident. I don't think Avi knows what fear is.
She wants his dick.
Kyle and Cheryl Ann.
He hit on the note, the Twilight Zone.
I don't know.
As soon as
She's
he
got a
hit on that,
boyfriend.
I was like,
That don't matter.
She was really pissed off about that other guy hitting on her.
Oh, yeah?
Because
Yeah.
he's spinning in
That's
like
good.
a circle.
She's like, I don't know if that guy
Fire,
knows,
who
but
is
I've
the
got a
present,
boyfriend,
she's
and
on
I'm pretty
fire,
sure that he's got
and
somebody.
the future
I
is
was like,
juggling the possibilities of the
like
future.
that guy.
So we've got dimensions of time, the
Oh,
past.
this is the dude that was like, I'm in a misogynist.
Yep.
That's
I'm in a
huge.
polyamorous
Yeah, that's
relationship.
what it was.
To life.
Why?
And how are you going to make this trio cohesive?
Well,
My
on the
wife
backs
knows
of
that
their
sometimes
heads,
they
they're
take
gonna
another
have doors of
partner.
perception.
Is she allowed to take another partner? You know what I
I
mean?
feel like maybe there's too
Got it.
many.
Because I feel like that's always the way it goes. Like the man takes whatever he wants.
Ideas, but they're really great ideas, so I'm not too worried.
Hi,
Hey,
Rio and
Hannah. We have fire, water, and then we're going to have air.
They all have this sign. It's how they all getting together. Okay, so this is how you make the piece cohesive?
Sure.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a lot to do.
Yes.
So I give you this advice. Keep it simple. Right, right.
I just want to warn you that everything shows with the black light. Just making sure that you give yourself enough time to give us a clean, precise, beautifully painted work.
Okay, good luck, everyone. See you later.
Thank you.
Oh, we only have 4 hours.
I'm pretty cool.
Rio, if you can, could you brush different colors here so it will be glowing? I was working like mostly on 2 like air and fire model, cause Rio was busy working on the water model. You put orange, but you didn't put any main color. Could you add the yellow right now, and I will put outline. Like Rio, come here, like please help with others. This is teamwork. Rio here.
Lana stopped me to tell me, you need to do this, Rio, you need to do this. Lana is being a boss. I never stopped her to tell her what she needed to do.
Do you want me to wait to outline in yellow the hourglasses until you do it in black? Or do you want me to just paint in black? You want me to outline his Roman numerals and stuff before you do,
No, don't do any of the highlights. I didn't expect her to be like, is this the right color? Am I doing it right? She kind of lets me take charge right now, and I have to take the lead on this one. I will bring the most game to the table.
Sherilyn and Kyle, all of the models have doors on their head, and all of the models have the hourglass. If they're gonna look the same, they might gonna be in trouble.
Okay, guys, we only have 2 hours to go. I hope you got your game on.
Teams work usually hard.
Man.
I feel like we still have so much to do. I mean, still working on life, and death and birth still need so many more details. It's just not looking finished, no matter how much more we add to it. It feels like it's all falling apart. I wish we had red in the hairbrush.
I wish we had all the paint in the hairbrush.
Yeah, right?
I totally know how to paint using paintbrush and sponges, but I didn't expect it to be so slow. Oh my god, it's gonna take forever. I usually am gonna use paintbrush, I use only airbrush, and airbrush is way faster.
Avi's a little flustered. He may have underestimated this particular challenge.
Hey, you guys, we have 15 minutes left.
Ooh, they're not gonna finish.
Spread them. There you go.
Time's up! Tools down! Wow.
It looks good.
That was intense. This is going to be amazing. Well, it's time to show the judges all your hard work. We cannot wait to see your UV come to life. Follow me. After I look at everyone else's piece, I realize that birth still needs so many more details. I think that there is a really good chance that we're going to be on the bottom. Welcome, painters. Hi. Each team had 6 hours to create a UV paint design for 3 performers. 1 team will win, and 1 team will lose. And 1 person will be sent home. Now, let's say hello to our esteemed judges. Craig Tracy.
Hello, painters.
Robin Slonina.
Hi, everybody.
RuPaul Charles.
Word up.
And our special guest judge, Frank Gatson.
Hey, everybody, what's up?
Okay, painters, it's time to present your paintings.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Our concept is elements. Aerialist would be air, representation of a bird. The fire spinner would be fire. The aquarium-like man would be the element of water.
You know, to see art come alive, I think it's just speechless. We did really good with this white base undercolor, so we look really bright.
All the fish are glowing in his aquarium-like body, and you can just see the glowing buds of all the areas that I left exposed.
My heart is gone with a really amazing moment.
Our concept is the Twilight Zone, representing doors of dimensions into the past, the present, and the future.
With our challenge, we're taking the past as the aerial, and then we're taking the future as the juggler, and the present as the fire.
And looking at our models, the hourglass was Kyle's idea on time. And to have the hourglass on the back with people in the hourglass to be the one main unifying aspect, clean, it looks precise. I am so proud.
I like it.
We get to watch these performers do this amazing act. It was like being first row at the circus, closer than the first row. You're almost in the circus. They were all really bright and really dynamic with the things that they did on stage.
We wanted to bring more illustration and shadows and depth into the body painting, something that usually you don't see. It looks so bright and it looks so free, but we didn't get enough detail on the birth model. It's looked a little bit muddy. That's what you're getting of being so cocky. Me and Aaron, they're a bit concerned now.
Life and death look pretty awesome, and birth looks like a piece of crap. And I'm freaking out now.
Kicking some ass and taking names.
Hey,
Oh, not anymore. Dang it. Ah,
Good
I got greedy with that chug. Son of a bitch. I got 5 kills, though. I'll take that.
I'm just living for this color palette.
I tried.
Back to psychedelic,
That was
60s,
intense.
very
Camping is
otherworldly
intense.
creatures.
The water model, it was something about that just made him pop.
Yeah, I did a lot of antacid in the 70s, so this is really bringing me back there. There's a lot
Yeah,
of
a lot of stomachache.
yeah.
Feel like
I got that covered wagon.
of
The
lots
covered
of
Crusader.
design work,
Babe, look at
pieces,
that. That's so funny.
embryos,
Nice.
design work.
I said maybe we can do it a little bit simply and more colorful this time.
No, Tilted Towers
The
it is.
story is really simple on this, and you're just kind of letting the work talk. Am I right?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't get rid of my dragon.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, you want to play some squads or what? I got a guy here that's he's in my live stream that asked if if you could play with us.
All the other teams. Because I thought that was such a remarkable.
Can. I'll be heading to bed here in a bit.
Flower girl is just blowing me away.
You can see like on the UV, when the UV lights, you can see the 3-dimension, you know, because they use a lot of shades of black.
I think I based them all and he detailed them.
Who's responsible for the design?
I guess it was more my idea.
It was definitely a team effort, and Avi made it sound like he did most of it. If we are on the bottom, I am going home.
Who's responsible for the designs?
I guess it was more my idea.
The initial design concept for the Circle of Life was mine. Since we know that he's quick at adding the detail work and stuff like that, we thought it would be best for him to do the mid piece, the center pieces. Even though my work is more background, it's still a strong part of every piece.
Creatively, you know, you had a very simple, clear concept.
Hey, Belle, you can join if you want. It's not telling me you're online.
That I'm not as sure of.
Now, having seen it on stage, what would you have done differently?
Maybe just added more details
There
to
it
our
is.
first one. I think
I don't have no
that
idea who
did
this guy is,
weren't
Ben,
as
so I
obvious.
just figured it.
People
Why
were
not?
more supportive roles in general, and the things that they were the most impressed with were things that he did. This could be really bad. Kyle and Cheryl Ann.
Well, our concept is the Twilight Zone.
So, may we present to you the Doors of Perception, where we have painted a doorway to a different entrance of time, represented by the hourglasses.
And then we move forward into basically the Matrix time period.
It's the rat race that is the MC Escher painting that's a maze.
Overall, very cohesive work. In some ways, a little too cohesive. Can we have you guys turn around a little bit? That is just very similar backs. Like, I want them to fit together, but I don't want them to look like triplets.
We've got past, present, future, Twilight Zone, Doors of Perception, a Matrix, a rat race. I mean, it's a lot to take in.
Who emerged as the dominant force in your team?
I would say me, actually. This is my first time actually not being humble, and for once, I'm really proud of my art.
Thank you, Cheryl Ann and Kyle. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, painters, please head back to the lounge, and we'll bring you back out shortly. Thank you.
Alright, landing that tilted and then I'm
What do you
done.
think?
All right.
Wow. Mind blown.
The painters might have a job with me.
These painters would love to have that opportunity.
They would
for
love
sure.
that.
I like Rio and Lana's group a lot because it just felt like I was in that world.
For me, I think it was the strong, bold black line work that really set the paint off.
Black is one of the most powerful techniques that you can use in UV painting, and a lot of people forget about that because it's the contrast between those intense colors and the black that really sells it. And how about Lana really reeling it in to not overwhelm us with another story?
This morning, I told them to keep it simple.
So you're responsible for it.
A little bit, I think.
Avi and Aaron?
The problem that I had with that team is that I feel like Avi really focused on the life performer, and he did a gorgeous job painting that face, those flowers. It was, perfect. If all three of their pieces were at the quality of the life painting, they would have blown us away.
Oh my goodness.
I just feel like they didn't give any love to Birth.
It didn't work as a whole, the three together. I think Erin's talent was diminished by being with Avi. I felt her lines weren't distinct enough. I could tell the difference between Avi's brush and Erin's brush.
Cheryl Ann and Kyle.
There was a lot going on there. Listen, I could follow it, but that's just me.
I'm glad
But
you could.
it was Twilight Zone.
Past versus future, the rat race,
Yes, backdoors of perception.
The eye.
The eye, that's right.
the Matrix, binary code. Yeah, there's more.
Right.
I could go on.
Right.
We all love this narrative body painting, but I think this challenge called for creating characters that are going to end up on stage.
You know, when we announced this challenge, Kyle knew that this was his territory. So he really took the lead in this.
A leader is only effective if you're going in the right direction.
Exactly.
Someone's got to go home tonight, and someone's going to win. So, have you made your decision?
Yes.
I got a mini for you.
Welcome back,
Ben.
painters. Tonight, you really showed us why you are the final six.
All of your UV performances tonight
I got a
brought the art to
green
life.
burst.
Job well done.
As incredible as all of your work was, one of you will be tonight's winner, and one of you is going home. Rio. Lana. Congratulations, you're the winning team. Please come forward. Rio. Lana. The winner of this challenge is
Me.
Rio.
Lana.
Lana. Together you both created a brilliant piece, but in the end, there can be only one winner.
Lana, Rio, we loved the psychedelic color palette. It was designed perfectly for a performance.
The winner of this challenge
We
is
didn't like by chance happen to drop at Tilted with nobody, did we?
Lana.
No.
Congratulations, you're tonight's winner.
You haven't heard this place been blown up, or is this just something different? And, hey,
Came
there's
down
a
to the
blue
fact
AR over here.
that you were in the driver's seat today, and this was your overall
Right
vision.
down in this building here.
Congratulations. You may head back to the lounge.
I'm in the clouds. I love this challenge so much.
It sounds like
It's
we're the
my
only ones
thing.
here.
Cheryl Ann, Kyle, Avi, Aaron. One of you will be tonight's losing team. And
One
from
of
that
them's gonna be
team,
a loser.
one of you will be going home.
Kyle, Cheryl Ann, your piece was
You just
cohesive,
call her Cheryl
but
Ann.
maybe a little too cohesive.
Cheryl
Drop
Ann.
the way
Avi, Aaron, This is
I did
technically
too.
one of the most
This right here.
sophisticated pieces we have ever seen. But the birth piece felt like you threw the baby out with the bathwater. As a whole, I didn't feel you executed as a team.
Avi, Aaron,
You're fine.
you are safe. Congratulations. Please go back to the lounge.
Babe, can you believe it? There's nobody here.
In Tilted? No,
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
It's the craziest damn thing I've ever seen.
Cheryl Ann, Kyle. Overall, the judges felt you had too many elements and they weren't executed well. Kyle, you really stepped up to lead your team.
Good job, Kyle.
Unfortunately, you took the team in the wrong direction. And for that reason,
you're going home.
Sorry, but you're going home.
She don't give a damn.
Cheryl Ann does not care about him whatsoever.
Or anyone.
Or anyone.
Cheryl
Which is fine.
You're going to have to step up your work if you want to remain in this competition.
Just send her home, please.
You have Max. Material?
Kyle, you went out tonight with a really strong piece, and you should be very proud of it.
It's a lamp.
Thank you.
Kyle.
Oh my
Time to wash
God.
your hands.
Okay. Thank you guys so much. I don't want to say goodbye.
Zoe, get down. I'm tired of being on the floor. Get down.
We're out with the bang, right?
Get down.
I have full shield.
Get down.
Carry it?
Come on.
Bell
down.
did. We're good.
Get down.
Oh, nice, perfect.
You don't need to be up here all night. Get down. Get
Yeah,
down.
you little roach.
Like, what about me?
Honestly, we've all kind of grown close, so I'll see you guys soon. Keep the house clean. It's hard to pack up your bag after being here so long, but then again, I'm excited because now I get to really take what I've learned from this and make myself so much stronger for the future.
Next time on Skin Wars, we're bringing out the...
Nope, I don't want to hear what's on next. I just want to watch it.
Skin food.
Skin food?
Anatomy. This morning we go into the workroom and we see all these anatomy books, all these different charts, bone stuff.
Hello, painters! Hello! Well, we are down to the final 5.
Being on the top 5, I'm actually excited.
I'm actually excited.
I actually can do it. Now I need to bring next level and show the judges.
50 pot in here.
You've made it into the final 5
And
based
a
on your
blue
creative
hunting
and
rifle.
beautiful body of work. But for your next challenge, we're looking for you to create your work based on the human body. You will have 2 hours to create
dropped
an
the
anatomically
55.
correct
He
body
really wants
painting
it,
that
I can carry it.
reveals the internal part of your model's body. You get to choose
Oh my
which
God,
area
I
of the
just
body you
deleted
want to
everything I
paint.
did. I'm so
The
upset.
muscles, bones, organs, or whatever else you choose.
It's definitely difficult to make anatomy body paintings look really real, and we only have 2 hours.
Now say hello to the judges who will be analyzing your bodies. World champion master body painter Craig Tracy.
Hello, painter.
Hey. And a man that knows a thing or two about transforming the body, RuPaul Charles.
I love how she emphasizes on trans.
Craig, what advice can you give to our painters today?
Painters, I want you to get hyper realistic today. I want to see all the details.
Get out!
Love you.
That it feels real.
Will be judged on creativity and design concept, technique, and execution of the challenge. So make it count. Especially because the winner of this challenge gets a year's supply of Wolf FX makeup.
That's amazing.
And
That's
you'll be
amazing.
featured on the Wolf website.
I'm so
for the
pissed. I
entire
was
year.
like halfway through this coloring page and it's really difficult.
Good. Because
I
your
have to
time
start
is
all
yours.
over. Yeah.
Why did you do that?
It closes out of me all, on my phone all the time.
Why do you do that?
I don't know.
Because it's an apple?
I don't think now's the time, babe.
One of the 5, and I
I
feel
don't
blessed
think
that I
now's
made
the
it this far.
time.
What up,
There's been a
Bell?
lot of crazy rides in my life. Be back. I left my job to come to Skin Wars, and it's a big risk, but I'm willing to take it. I'm 4 people away from $100 grand.
100 grand.
Apart from me a little bit.
Man.
So after the last challenge, I am a little disheartened because it was the first time I had been in the bottom 2. I have to make sure it's even. Luckily for me, this is an anatomy challenge. So I've had 3 years of anatomy study. This is right up my alley.
Hey guys, we only have 1 more hour.
I love anatomy. It was one of my favorite lessons back to my university. My pain today, I decided to combine muscles and vein system. So I think I have some
Blue AR over here.
advantage in this competition.
Another 50 pot.
Go to Israel
Dang.
for a good few months. I was supposed to go to Israel actually twice for the last 2 years, and my mom told me just stay there because it's.
Oh man, there's another one there too. Anybody got a med pack? I've got one of those.
It's closed out 3 times since they told me before.
He has absolutely no intellectual knowledge whatsoever.
Can I have prescription for something?
This isn't a challenge where a whole lot of a person's creativity is really needed. I'm very good at cartoons and comic books and things like that, not so much realism.
Are you done already?
I'm not. I'm really not.
It's
Cannot
really important
believe
to do well
that
at
we
this point
landed
because
and tilted
the
with
$100,000
nobody.
could change
That's
my life
amazing.
in every
That just blows my mind.
Dreams are cool. After college, I worked in a coffee center
Brady
for 3 or 4 years.
I'd get.
Working a normal office job was
Oh,
just so
well, I
boring.
can take it if y'all want, or if somebody wants to pick up the
My job barely pays the bills. If I were to win the
the
competition,
shields. There's
it
two
would be like
50s in
a
this
whole
house.
different world.
Guys, only 1 minute left. Last brush touch up and that's it.
Contact tools down. Hello, Abby.
Hello. How are you?
Give us an
Oh, I
anatomy
gotta
lesson.
go. I'm gonna go dance
Well,
on
I
that
know
street
some
light.
basic stuff. So I wanted to bring like the
This
skin
one.
ripped, and I wanted to bring kind of like cover, not reveal, more like a cover.
Oh,
And then there is the ridicle of the.
What the hell? What is it? Gotta be specific
Little
ones?
pointer
This is
on
stupid.
realism. Everything inside should always look wet.
Thank you, Abby.
Thank you very much.
So I thought I'm gonna do a really detailed face, and I combine muscle structure with veins infrastructure.
Veins. Okay. So we're looking at
I thought she said
liver
wangs.
and the kidney.
So your design overall was inspired by the illustrations
Ah,
that are in those medical books.
I was following
Yay, I
illustrations,
just
but
need one
I
more of
combined
those.
2 different structures
I don't
inside of your
know
body,
yet.
veins and muscles.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you, Lana.
Thank you.
Aaron, give us an anatomy lesson.
The main square of her face is just with like the skin removed, and then the second square here is with the skin and the muscles removed. And it's kind of the same in this section as well.
It's very informative. Everything I know about anatomy, I learned from playing Spin the Bottle.
Well, I call this type of work a cutaway, and I appreciate that you've given us a cutaway from a cutaway.
Yeah.
Thank you, Aaron.
Thank you.
She's sweet, I like her. And she's very
I
talented.
wanted to be a little ambitious. Everyone else was focusing
There
on
he
the top
is.
half of the body. So I really wanted to pull out the bottom half of the body. So I
Good
got
shout
her
out.
spinal column and vertebrae.
I got a
with
jump
the
pad
bone.
too.
And I actually used the points of her iliac crest right here to be the mark of my pelvic bone.
You studied anatomy?
Yes.
I feel like I just had a lesson, yeah.
Well, I apprenticed under a couple different master painters. I apprenticed in Madrid, Spain, under Senor Javier Pamplona.
Sherilyn is definitely aiming to impress in the most saddest of ways. She is kissing up.
I think they're behind us.
And then I apprenticed under Ben Long IV,
35.
who was a fresco master.
Okay, let's get to the top of the building.
So, if I did a good job on this challenge, I would be receiving some phone calls.
I mean, come on. That's all I can do is shake my head.
Great. Thank you, Carolyn.
Yeah, shut up.
Rio, tell us about your
I started looking at some of the
Shut
images and I was like, I have to be careful not to do something that looks like a diagram.
I love the way you've bordered this out. What's going on design-wise there?
In that sense, yes, I was kind of thinking of this like a bit of an artistic X-ray.
Rio is more my competition
I see him now.
strategy-wise and mind-wise
Up on the
than
hill.
painting-wise.
I wish we could go go a little bit deeper with the shadows.
Even though he's brilliant with his ideas and his concepts, he just simply lacks the technical ability to paint them.
Thank you, Pete. Painters, great job. We will be in the other room deliberating, and we'll be back shortly.
What do you think? They all brought something different, and all of it was really, really good. And Cheryl Ann's was spookily accurate. And I love the proportions. It was just beautifully done. And then, of course, our other blonde, Lana. The face on Lana's model was exquisitely done. Yes, it was scary. It was
right in front of us. Knocked one. He's going left, Bill.
I saw technical details.
I thirsted his friend because I'm like that.
Not where I would put them.
Got his other buddy.
It really looked like the skin had been peeled off.
So, have you reached a decision?
Take whatever you guys need.
All right. Painters, the judges were impressed with all of your work.
I'm getting on my kill game finally.
One winner. Lana. Cheryl Ann.
Hey, thanks for the sub, Bill.
You are the top two painters.
Alright, so there's only 7 people left, so let's try to make this a man.
I love the way that you brought
minis in here. Anybody needs them? Awesome.
Really well done.
Thank you.
There's a blue hunting rifle down here.
You really turned it. I love that you used so much of your model's body and the proportions. Very good.
Thank you.
All right.
Yep,
Let's
they're
find out
right in front of us.
20 southeast.
Oh, you tagged me hard. My goodness.
All right, painters, you've had 2 hours to create your artwork. The winner of this challenge is...
We rewarded her for saying it, so now she's gonna say it a million times.
That you need to get back on top.
I'm a little bit sad. I didn't win that one. She did bottom top, but it wasn't that scale. My painting was better.
Okay, thank you, Kiana. All right, painters.
Get on, bitch.
Your first challenge was all about the anatomy of man. For
Oh,
your
he's
next
right on me.
challenge,
Dang it.
it's all about the machine. And for that, we're bringing out
Alright.
the big guns.
Have a good night.
Yeah, later, man.
RuPaul loves it.
Builders, holy these guys are huge. Like they're so much bigger than our regular models.
Hello, gorgeous.
I'm looking forward to getting my hands on them. It's true. I can't tell a lie.
Oh, what's up, Tosh?
As you can see, these guys are the ultimate human specimens. And because they are a bigger canvas, you will have to flex your artistic muscles. You will each have 4 hours to create a head-to-toe, front and back, robot-inspired design.
Front and back?
Yeah. Are you panicking?
A little bit. 4 hours is not a long time.
You will create your own bot, give it a purpose, and give it a name.
Please use the body wisely.
The devil is in the details.
All right, good luck and goodbye.
Robot guys. I'm a little freaked out about this challenge. I think I'm like overwhelmed with the amount of time that we're gonna have and with the amount of person that we have, and I'm drawing a blank. I don't know what to do.
I wonder what crazy concept Rio is going to come up with.
Probably something.
What's up, Tosh?
At this point, I'm 1 out of the 5, and this is very important. My training is 100% self-taught. For many years, I've been trying to get my art seen, and it's been a long uphill climb. Till I was 19 years old, my father passed away, and then I've been homeless twice. But I never back down, and I don't quit.
I've been homeless twice.
Good morning. What's up, guys?
Good morning.
I've ever been close to this many muscles in my lifetime, so it's pretty exciting.
You're gonna be like a Secret Service robot.
So, I'll show you the overall idea. So I spend all night trying to think of different ideas, and I am having a painter's block, and I just can't come up with anything that I like. And so finally in the morning, I have this concept for making my model like a transformer robot. He's a robot on the front, and he'll be a jet plane on the back. So you gotta travel around, and you can like trinkets. It's really challenging getting started on a concept that I don't have fully fleshed out. So at no point am I like, this is a great idea.
I decided to take it more kind of personal. I want the judges
They're
to know
all
a little
ugly.
bit more about me and who I am. Do you familiar Israel? Oh yeah.
Like every
My
single one of them
concept
look
is
gross.
the Iron Dome.
The Iron Dome, the thing that defends Israel and the rest of the Western world from ballistic missiles?
Every time Gaza's sending rockets into Israel, the Iron Dome is shaped and finding the rockets in the air and attacking it before it's landing in Israel. But it's only 30% successful, so I'm gonna create my machine 100% successful.
All right, people, we have 3 hours left.
This is going to really be important for me. I had a very powerful dream where I had to face this bear that I believe was a representation of my fear. Everyone else is doing the typical traditional robot. I'm doing my inspired version of a robot. It's going to be this giant grizzly bear coming out your chest.
I'm looking at Shirley's model, and I see no robot. I see Smokey the Bear. I was like, what the hell is she doing? Oh my goodness. I am just using the airbrush because there's so much body to cover. You can turn the other way. I am a little reluctant going all the way through using the airbrush because I don't really use this airbrush a whole lot. I am teaching myself on the spot somewhat, and I am struggling a little bit with making sure that my lines are good. But if airbrush paint is what I'm gonna have to use to get it done, I'm just gonna have to buck up and get it done.
Oh, here come the judges.
Wow.
Good morning, painters. Good morning. How's everybody feeling? Everybody, please welcome back Robin.
Are you trying to crush the
Can't
can?
wait to walk around and talk to you about your ideas, and we'll start down here. Awesome.
Can I clean it up?
Yeah, of course. That way you feel more comfortable.
From Israel into my piece.
Okay.
In Israel,
Oh,
like,
we got
you know,
another new
Gaza
watcher. Hello,
sending
watcher.
rockets to Israel, like all the time.
This guy's playing with us.
Yeah?
Yeah.
To Gaza. Now, the Iron Dome is only
Yes.
30%.
I mean, hey, why not? Well, we could use another. We're playing with a Phil. No offense, Phil, but you can't hear
Every
us.
time, and actually every 20 minutes you have to run to shelters.
Where are we going to drop at?
Hello.
I'm dropping at Modern?
My robot is a donor machine. He carries the blood inside, and he will have like a big pumping heart. That's like, you know, what it's called, going and save people. And then we store the different blood types in this muscles.
I ain't gonna follow you. I ain't stupid, you moron. Come on now.
Hi. Hi. Now, we haven't seen a whole lot of prosthetics this morning. No. See, you've gone with a helmet?
I have. My concept is to do kind of a jet plane-based robot thing.
Are you worried about time?
Mm-hmm. I have a couple more prosthetics to add on, so.
Do you really? Oh, so more prosthetics are coming. Yeah, we'll see. Good morning, Rio. How's it going?
Good morning,
Where
Robin.
is this happening?
My robot is going to be just a robot.
You good, Tosh?
Android brand of soldiers
Yeah,
that protect
yeah,
us instead of having a real life.
I've got a chug that I'm taking right now.
Double fisting your airbrush guns here.
So you can use it up.
Airbrush for you?
Otherwise, I can hold anything too. I've now only got one item.
Use the airbrush.
Technically, Rio's piece doesn't look very clean at all. That's a huge factor in your points.
You know, Rio, when you have this perfect canvas to work on and you're trying to create something structured and uniform, make sure that it looks real perfect.
They're going after
Keep
Bell.
checking your work from the front to be sure
Where are they
that
at
it's
though?
symmetrical.
I see him. He's on top of that house. There's two of them.
That night before last, I had a really vivid dream. And my dream was I had to pass this grizzly bear. I just heard a voice in the back of my head that said, just keep walking and don't look back. So
Oh boy,
today,
she is
I'm
an
doing
idiot.
This giant grizzly bear
Oh no,
coming out
where's
of this
Tasha
red
behind me?
And how are you taking some of this natural element of very realistically painted bear with the metallic robot.
I knocked one.
Okay. Is like the bear.
There's more behind us. Knocked another. I got him! Ha
Made up a story, and it just sounds like a bunch of crap.
Okay, Painter.
Be careful, Dodger. Oh, he can't hear
Really
me.
good so far. Robin,
Hold on.
any advice?
I'm gonna switch over quick.
Everything counts. You've got these amazing canvases, so use the structure of your
Hey, Dodger fan, careful. They're all over the place. They were shooting at me from the backside.
Thank you very much. Be careful with your time. Good luck, and we'll see you soon.
Oh, wait, I don't need that. You can have it. I'll get myself killed with it.
I know it's a risk.
I do need ammo for the AR, though.
That's a representation of my personal journey. We got this. This is what the judges have been pushing me to do. So if I don't do it, I'm going home.
Hey guys, we have 2 hours more to go.
I don't have enough time.
For this challenge,
I've got no
we have
ammo.
4 hours to turn bodybuilders into robots. And this is like a really big challenge
Whatsoever.
because my model, he's 230 pounds, so like I'm half of him. What's up, chica?
There's a purple P90 in that garage.
So he's like a bear capsule. Well, kind of like a bear bot. Bear bot. He can do anything, so he's the defender of animals.
So, like, wait, the bear's controlling him on the inside?
Yeah, like he embodies
He
the
ain't
spirit
talking or
of the
listening,
bear.
so whatever.
He releases the wrath of the bear.
It's the same Cheryl Ann that's been painting this way since she started. She drew a bunch of circle bubbles and she tried to act like she was going to connect that to some type of robotic way. It's not robot. Cheryl Ann, how do you feel?
I feel pretty good.
All right, baby.
I'm using airbrush.
There's guys right in front of us.
Right. Clap my hands, stomp my feet.
Fuck, he cannot
Ever
hear me.
since the
Come on,
incident that
Quaid.
happened with the drag queen,
Get it together.
Leo has looked at me differently.
I have 16 bullets and
So here I
18
have
bullets.
Cheryl
That's
Ann
9.
to the bus
I got
by
this.
drag queen who is driving the bus.
I think that's silly and immature, but obviously my painting style is intimidating enough to unsettle him so much.
No, you're just an idiot. Just fun to make fun of.
Rio's piece looks really sloppy. At least my lines are very clean. His lines are not clean at all.
All right, people. We have an hour left.
I don't think we're ever enough time on a bodybuilder to do an awesome robot. Because robots are all about detail.
I figured. What was I supposed to do with that no ammo?
I
Damn.
finish half the armor pieces. I still have to detail the tubes that are inside of my robot. And I realize that I'm just not going to have time to do that.
She's just not gonna have time to do that.
I have to change the concept. Because he does not look like a jet plane. Maybe. Just a little more. Places around me. So my new concept is a robot that gets alerts for different places in the world when they are having a water crisis. You fly there, and that's why your head is
A
still.
water crisis? Is that something to
You're just a cool
make
robot.
light of?
I have a cool head.
You guys, we have 15 minutes
I don't
left.
like Cheryl Ann. Goodness.
Yeah, she's terrible.
I hate it. You can't just draw a bunch of circles on stuff and expect it to look good.
Why
I'm
not?
panicking because I'm looking at the clock, looking at my painting, looking at the clock. At this point, I realize that the amount of things that I have to do in order to
What up,
make
Shadow?
it
I don't know who this
sort
guy
of
is,
seem like
but
it's
he's
finished
bored.
are just not feasible.
So I apologize if he's a little kid.
Cool down! You ready to show the judges your big, beautiful box? Alright,
Yeah.
everybody, follow me.
They're more attractive with their faces
I'm probably gonna
covered.
get points off if the judges
Yeah, they do.
question my concept change. I'm freaking out.
I don't like the shape of a man's butt when he starts working out that much. Is that weird?
That's why I don't work out.
hours to create a robot-inspired
Yeah, because I'd rather play
In the
video
end,
games.
there will be one winner.
It really has
and
nothing to
one
do
of
with
you
my preferences.
will be going home.
True. Because I have worked out.
Now let's say hello to our esteemed judges.
Just
Craig
like,
Tracy.
it looks like they're just like waiting.
Selena.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, it's
RuPaul
very
Charles.
round but very hard.
Power up.
It's a deceiving.
And we thought we'd bring in a true robot expert.
I
He
don't
is
like
the visual
that.
and makeup effects genius behind such films as X-Men, Aliens, Starship Troopers, and Spider-Man, to name a few. He
You know,
also
if you're gonna
directed
look
the
like
upcoming sci-fi
big
horror
and
feature
fluffy,
Carpenter Down.
I want you to be
Welcome
soft.
the Oscar-nominated Alec Gillis.
Alec Gillis. He has created characters that I had drawn over and over as a kid. He's become a part of everything that we watched in the superhero world. So
Alec, what makes a good special effects character?
It's about what is its motivation and what is its purpose. That's what I look for in
Tilted.
designing a character. And that's
She's
what
crazy.
I look forward to with the work tonight.
Okay, painters, it's time to get those machines in motion.
I'll send you something though.
I'm really proud of bringing Israel into my piece.
The
My main
Iron
colors are blue, that's the Israeli flag, and I'm bringing the green that is the
Where
Israeli
to?
uniform.
Oh, he made a Jubot.
No, it's the Iron Dome.
I know, but it's in Israel. And he's got a little juice star.
Good and bad kind of at the same time. I feel pretty good because it is like, he is kind of striking, like his colors are bright and like a robot. But I can't unsee those things that I didn't get to finish detailing. Doing just more in general to the back. So, it's really mixed emotions.
the color of the robot itself, I really wanted it to be a little darker. Of course, just making the symmetry of his body a little better than what I did. I think I'm most proud of the glass openings of his head.
My blood donor machine, so it's more like a different colors of red and gold.
God, gross. Stop doing that with your body.
That kind of like fuel.
Oh, he's beating. I get it.
What I did. I feel extremely accomplished.
That dude.
And when he goes into his pose, it'll be even more amazing. He's got high contrast, he's really clean, he's a different type of robot. But he looks really good, the painting's beautiful. And in the end, that's all that really matters.
It does look good.
Wow, you guys. What a robot parade. All right, Aaron, you're first.
I feel pretty awful,
I got
especially because
2 minis
Nicole,
left.
Robin, and
And
Rebecca
some
were
shield.
worried about my push anyway. So I'm not excited. So his name is NeoH2O, and he actually makes water inside
Really?
his body by combining the hydrogen and oxygen atoms, so it gets really hot. And then he pumps it out for the people. And I had to divert slightly from my original concept because I did run out of time.
Was he still going to be a water conversion machine?
No.
One thing that shows me what you're capable of are the pectorals, the reflectivity and the sort of chrome-like aspect.
Yep, that looks amazing in the
I
front.
think it's a really great effort.
Thank you. One of the first things I noticed was that the face that looks maybe a little bit rushed, and the tubing seems a little bit unfinished. It looks to me like you sketched it out, but you didn't have time for those wonderful shadows and highlights that we know really make things pop.
I am so mad at myself for not giving an outcome that I'm really happy with. I just feel strongly that I'm going to. Great. Well, thank you, Aaron.
Probably.
Okay, Cheryl Ann.
Way too late in the game for this.
No, we're down one.
A couple nights ago, I had a very empowering.
Hey, go ahead, Jossie, if you wanna go play the playground.
Growling. So my robot.
I'm gonna end up playing
golden
something a little
grizzly,
different
and he
anyways.
defends
I'm playing this
the
game for like
defensive
2 hours.
There's so many endangered species in the world,
who need help and need someone to stand up for them and speak up for them.
Throughout this competition, we've asked you to bring out the fighter in you. It's actually emerging. Yes.
No,
Oh my God,
don't
she's
reward
terrible.
her.
The bear is too large and it overpowers the front of the painting. Also wish that the bear would have been rendered in a way that connected to something robotic.
I'm getting more like shaman, you know, spirit master. Everything needs to have a purpose and a function. And I feel like a lot of the markings on it are purely decorative. Okay, gotcha.
Thank you, Sherilyn.
Thank you so much, you guys.
Okay.
I love you.
I don't know, man.
My piece is a Secret Service robot.
I think you're going home, buddy.
Rio, there is so much good about this painting, but it actually hurts me to look at it technically. It just feels quickly painted. It doesn't feel smooth.
Craig is not happy, and I'm just hoping that I'm not the one going home.
Rio, there is so much good about this painting.
I do not like this
but
one.
It actually hurts me
I don't
to
either.
look at it technically.
I have it on random.
It just
Why did I change it?
feels
Why did I put it on
quickly
random?
painted.
Look at a
that?
dragon.
It doesn't feel smooth.
Well,
I just see so much that bothers
Oh wait,
me.
no, I still got my dragon. That's not my glide.
Some elements I think you did really well. The back of the neck is beautifully painted, and the top of the head I think is also really effective. One thing that I can't help being irritated by is that I warned you in the workroom about symmetry. And you know, you can see just on the waist, that's really different. The size of the flags are really different. You could have used your model's body to direct you.
The thing that I get a kick out of here is the concept. It just brought a smile to my face when he came walking out. But I would love to see
The dog
version
barks.
2 of this and see what you would do with it to refine it. Thank you.
Thank you, Rio.
Thank you. Thank you guys. Take yourself. Good luck.
Okay, Lana, are you ready?
I thought to create blood donor robot. If some people lost blood in accident or something happened,
She should win.
he carries different types of blood inside of his body, like containers, and he have his pumping heart inside of his body, so he could be internationally wide famous robot who is saving
Robot.
life. I like the idea of a robot that can, you know, manufacture all the different blood types.
I actually hated this red, limited color palette until I found out what your character was, and then I loved it.
I love how the pecs sort of activate the flow of blood. Oh, yeah. Pump me up.
Thank you, Lana.
Thank you.
Okay, Abby.
I represent the Iron Dome 3000. His job is to protect the Israeli, to find the rockets and blow them in the air. All my family live in Israel, and my mom live very close to Gaza. Every 20 minutes, she have to run like to shelters. So I decided to create the futuristic Iron Dome that never miss.
The backstory.
I knocked him, but I'm getting shot at from the back. He got me.
Gives any artist a point of view. And this has a very definite point of view, and I applaud you for that.
Technically, it's difficult to find fault with this. It's rendered almost flawlessly.
Yeah, it is.
The symmetry's great. The highlights are great. I wish that the Star of David popped a little bit more because I feel like it's a bit lost. But just overall, great job.
Avi, are you real close with your family?
Yes.
And when was the last time you saw them?
For the last 7 years, I saw them for 2 months.
Do you know when you're going to see your mom again?
When I win the $100,000.
I hope they fly his mom out.
So
That would be the coolest thing.
That'd be really cool.
Because they flew everybody else's family
All right, patrons.
out on the
Certainly
last
given
season.
the judges a lot to discuss. Please head back to the lounge, and we'll call you back shortly.
That would be the coolest thing. Like, he wouldn't even need to win the competition at that point. You know what I
What do
mean?
you think?
Yeah.
This was,
Like, they already did
I
something
think,
very
Skin
huge.
Wars at its best.
It's a tough choice to make because while they may score low in some categories, they're all scoring high in other categories.
Let's start with Avi.
The work itself is technically virtually perfect.
There were so many elements of it that were so three-dimensional. That little compartment that opened on the model's thigh.
I thought it could have had even more heart had he had the Star of David just loud and proud on that chest.
Lana's piece actually gave me the chills. It was really different, and it really was human and warm.
The fact that she is taking her notes and focusing her vision and simplifying down to one great story, I think shows a lot of progress.
And it was sort of the opposite of what happened with Rio's piece. I loved Rio's piece from a distance, but then as I got closer, it fell apart.
It looked more like a robot to me than any other. It's just that the rendering of it was weak.
I warned him about his symmetry, so there was no excuse for how wonky that painting was.
Let's talk about Cheryl Ann.
If you were to say, what is this? I wouldn't have said this is a robot challenge.
Not so robotic, but I did love it. The rendering of that bear was absolutely gorgeous.
To me, it was so obvious that she's just not in tune with hard-edged architectural robotic shapes.
All right, let's talk about Erin.
She really set herself up on the back to have a great focal point. You know, all of those lines converged and led the eye to that central square that she made. Unfortunately, inside that square was some unfinished tubing.
This is a huge problem, and we can't forgive these things.
Okay, guys, so have you made your decision?
I think so.
I think it's time for Rio to go home. I think that's who's going.
Welcome back, painters. As excellent as your work is, tonight there
He's
can
not that
be
bad.
only one.
He's not. He's very creative.
One of you
Yeah.
is going home. Avi. Lana. Congratulations. You're the top two. Please come forward.
Avi, it seems like you really gave us a personal story tonight, and it showed. Awesome job.
Lana,
Where the hell
I
you
was
going?
really moved and touched by the concept, and I thought you took a big chance in using such a limited color palette, but ultimately I feel it really paid off.
Thank you so much.
And the winner is... Avi. Lana. Congratulations. You're the top two. And the winner is... Avi. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Stabby.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. He says it all the time.
I figured.
Just excellent. Well done.
I'm
happy
dead.
the judges. They now know me better.
Yep.
I try not to be emotional. I'm so sorry.
Aaron, Rio, Cheryl Ann, you are the bottom three, and one of you is going home tonight.
I can't believe I'm in the bottom three. Again, I feel scared. Like I followed my heart, and I could be going home because I took a risk.
It's time to find out who's going home. Cheryl Ann, you are safe.
No.
Oh, I hate it.
Thank you
But I mean,
All right, Cheryl Ann, please head back to the lounge.
yeah, all right, Cheryl Ann.
Shut the fuck up and get down the road.
Aaron, Rio, one of you will be packing your brushes tonight.
Aaron, your painting was an explosion of color, but we had to judge this based on what we saw and not what you wanted to bring.
Rio, your piece was the most like a robot, but the lines just didn't meet up.
Rio,
Sorry to say you're going home tonight.
Judges, I got respect for y'all, but this is the biggest mistake you've ever made.
Wow.
That was just BS. I'm sorry. I mean, Cheryl didn't even make a robot, period. She shouldn't even be here.
Rio, I appreciate you have a lot to say and a lot of emotions and a lot of passion. But something that I learned a long time ago, don't judge the judges.
I think some things were completely overlooked. If we're doing a challenge where the concept is supposed to be...
that we overlook things.
The challenge is a robot, so what does she make? A spirit animal.
We deliberated.
Gotcha.
Thoroughly. Respect that.
Gotcha.
Focus on yourself. If your painting would have been technically strong, you'd still be here. Worry about your technique, and we'll worry about Cheryl Ann's creativity.
Aaron, that means you survived, but the judges want you to work on time management. You want to stay in this competition. You can head back to the lounge.
Thank you so much.
You made it sound like a threat.
Rio, I see so much of myself in you, and it's not just the hair. You have that it factor, and this is from my heart, I'm telling you this. Your imagination, man, you can't buy that. You are a winner, baby, and nobody can take that away from you.
I appreciate this experience, yo. I've been through a lot. A lot. So much I could write books and books and books about it.
I don't want to hear it.
But my mother always told me my gift would make room for me. And it has, you know. And I don't want to be as soon as it says because of so much hell and pain and so many different things that I, went through in my life. I'm still here, Technique-wise, I did take some risky steps, but it don't make a difference because I'm willing to grow, I'm willing to learn, I'm willing to change, I'm willing to build. I thank all of y'all for this experience.
I don't quite know how to follow that, but I'll say that when your character walked on stage, it made me smile. And then when I saw you walk on stage and I watched how you carried yourself, that made me smile. And you did some things that nobody else did. And you should be very proud of that.
Okay, Rio. It's time to go wash off your canvas.
Cool. Thank y'all. Leaving here, opportunities I know are already awaiting me. I now see that in my life that there's no such thing as a negative. It doesn't hurt my feelings. We just grow. Y'all do the same thing. All right now.
Goodbye, Rio.
Peace. And I thank God that I went through all of those situations, the good and the bad. It's definitely a testimony for other people out there who feel like they may not be able to go that far with their art. I want to be an extreme great example for that you can make it. If you can do it, just keep pushing.
Next time on Skin Wars.
We want each of you to do something unique. You stole my idea. Now, we did tell you to try to be unique, and it seems like everybody ignored me.
I saw this competition, so the lighting situation in this challenge is a big deal. The wig cap is tearing around her ear.
Does anyone want orange juice? Okay, thank you. I'm still here. I have a chance to win this grand prize. It would be amazing. But I know
I just hate the way she
I have consistently been on the bottom.
Is one of us at this table right now is going to walk away with $100,000.
Even though Lana is one of my top competitors, I know that I'm considered a threat.
I have this inner determination. No matter how you look at it, we've all really made it, super far. And that's,
I'm feeling pretty amazing to be in the top 4, but I don't feel safe at all. I'm still feeling really nervous because, Ami, Lana, and Cheryl Ann are all great painters. That was the first time I was in the bottom 2, the bottom. And it was really freaky. And I thought for sure I was going home. At this point, we have to bring our A game. Being in the bottom 2 is definitely not my A game. I definitely want to go in there today.
I'm the final 4.
When we walk into the workroom, we see these models with their backs to us. I don't know what's going on.
Hello, painters!
Hi.
Congratulations on making it to the final four.
Thank you.
You know, to be on the top is very challenging. Now I have to stick and stay there.
You've survived all kinds of challenges since you first started this competition, but today, we're gonna bump it up a notch.
Baby bumps! Cute!
I feel always really connected to pregnant women because I've been pregnant myself with my daughter, and it's what I'm here for. I will win for my daughter.
Lana, you look tickled pink and blue.
Yes, I'm a mother too, so like I can feel it. I really like love when you're expecting child. It's the best feeling for women.
You are about to create a Mother Nature-inspired baby bump design. We want to see your interpretation of Mother Nature on the baby bumps of these mommies to be. And the kicker? You can only use brush and sponge. No airbrush.
No airbrush. Everyone can beat me now.
Can we have more challenges like this?
All right, let's welcome back our judges. World champion master body painter, Craig Tracy.
Hello, painters.
And the owner
Another
of
reason
Skin
we're
City
not
Body
going in the
Painting, Robin Slanina.
Fuck sharks.
Hi, everybody. We want each of you to do something unique.
Little fucker, too.
So, glance around the room. Make sure that you guys all have very different designs honoring these four very unique women.
And stay away from cliches if possible.
You will have just 1.5 hours to complete your painting. And you will be judged on creativity and design concepts, technique, and execution of the challenge. The winner of this challenge will get an extra advantage in the next challenge.
I am so close to being in the top 3 to having a chance to win the entire competition, so I definitely want to get that advantage.
Your time starts now. Good luck!
I want to win Skin Wars so badly. The title and the money, that's gonna mean so much.
Victoria, nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you.
Hi, I'm Shirley.
Nice to meet you, Stephanie.
Stephanie. It's exciting to paint a pregnant model because you're literally transforming their body. Mother Nature is our theme, and I immediately start thinking Tree of Life.
I'm Mary. Nice to meet you.
And I will tell you, he's a mover. His tush is right there.
Pregnancy kind of scares me a little bit. I've been a little weirded out by like when they kick and stuff like that. I'm like, ugh. If you want, we could kind of go with like a froggy theme.
That sounds cool.
Function.
They like the brushes.
I love the colors of the scheme. Beautiful.
I'm being
They can't
real
feel the
life
brushes.
growing from roots
She's so
like we are growing
stupid.
from our parents, and I have the branches with growing apples in it.
Do you see it or see it?
Yeah. I can do like little animals inside the tree. Then I looked around the room and they have a tree. And I see Adi, he was painting a tree too. I'm a little bit nervous at this point. I hope I'm not going to be in trouble. Oh, you stole my idea. Oh, the judges are not going to like this.
No. I would even glance first.
I see everyone doing a tree.
But one thing Robin said was be aware of your neighbors and what they're painting so you do something different.
But it's handled differently.
I feel like I'm screwed because it's too late to change things about it.
Hey, you guys, we just have 30 minutes left. Avi, how you doing over there?
I'm good, putting small details.